Okay, now we're recording. Thumbs up, everybody.
Yay!
Say hi to
Yay.
Tilly and Junkie, everyone.
Oh my
Hi,
god.
Tilly. Hi,
Monkey.
Junkie.
There we go. Okay, cool.
Yay.
But all y'all got your stuff out? We're good to Gucci
Yes.
on that one?
Yes,
Alrighty.
all good.
Then I might get us started here soon. Alright, that's the wrong one. Okay, we're going up. Here we go. Found it. Alright, then I'll just get us started. Once upon a time, the perfect heroine, the wise sage, and the false princess wake up to a rather eventful morning. The heroine finds that someone had swiped the magical potions that eases her unrelenting pain in her body. Lucilia, the maid, mentions how she thought the heroine had come in during the night to swipe them herself, but the heroine never done such a thing. Though, before they could investigate any further, the three are met with Lazar, the inventor and director of the university's up-and-coming play. The three, not too long ago, had agreed to be his understudies for 3 of the most important roles in his opinion. When he brings the 3 of them to the theater, he reveals the theme, and there's something that brings back memories to their old lives. Heather's, the musical. And Lazar had asked the perfect heroine, the wise sage, and the false princess to play Veronica Sawyer, Jason Dean, and Heather Chandler, respectively. Having no clue but to agree, the 3 meet the rest of the theater troupe. There's Minnie Binnie, the enthusiastic but two-faced shifter that plays Heather McNamara. Charon, the calm green Eldrin elf who stepped down from the Heather role. Teeth, the strange and joyful red dragonborn who plays Ram. Gums, the silent and intimidating Goliath who plays Kurt. Skipper, Thomas Crisp, the sneaky yet nosy ratkin who plays Martha. And then Rain, the shy, human woman who is simply Tech, along with the dwarven theater professor who doesn't seem too enthused to be here. Such a colorful cast, but with 3 actors gone, something sinister hides behind the curtain. Alright, so ever since you 3 had agreed to the roles of Veronica, Jason Dean, and Heather Chandler, you have been put through the worst fucking time of your life. It feels like this week is never ending. You understand that coming into a play just on the cusp of its showing is a bit of a risk, but Lazar was relentless and cruel and downright sadistic at times. He makes you all read the script over and over and over and over again, and he is absolutely concentrated on every single line you guys read. If you perform in a way he dislikes, he has you do the scenes all over again. An entire show's worth of choreography and scenes is shoved down your throat, and it feels like you are all unable to take it all in. And when Lazar realizes it, when Lazar realizes you all are struggling, he starts to make you guys stay late into the night to practice until you're forced out of the theater by the professor, who makes sure that you guys just barely miss the curfew. You all have some familiarity with the script, sure, but while that does help, you all have never performed it before, so everything is still pretty new to you all. Even those who have participated in theater, many of the things are same in terms of setup, practice, and rehearsals, but then there are some things that are strange and different enough that you are always kept on your toes. And you come to your dorms exhausted, passing out almost immediately, only to hear Lazar pounding at your door bright and early. Some of you have it worse than others, too. Blair, specifically, you are almost out of the little potion that you have left. You still want to keep some to try to replicate it at your apothecary class, but that's hard. You don't really have a lot left to begin with. And not to mention, your body feels heavy all the time. And playing a prominent role in a play where the director is downright sadistic, it doesn't help. But seeing the other two just as exhausted, you realize that yes, the potion is bad, but maybe the theater thing is like something you three bit off more than you can chew. At times like these, you all recall your training sessions with Decent, especially you, Adalia, and you can recall that it was never this bad. Sure, a man with military training is rough, but you are all beginning to realize that a theater major is way worse. Anyways, I need all three of you to all roll performance checks. Blair, I need you to do it with disadvantage.
Oh my gosh.
I have a request.
Yeah, what's up?
I think Idalia's gonna put herself through some extra shit because, like, she doesn't want anyone to know that she's a good actor. Can I try to roll to do badly?
Yeah, absolutely. If anything, that means I would like I would like you to roll deception then.
Okay, I'm gonna roll deception. They are the same modifier. I get to be silly.
Man.
22.
Okay. Man, 23 and 8, Maddie. That sucks.
Yeah,
That's
right.
awful.
I could have done great.
You could have had it all. Also, why are there two Darians? Get over here.
That was a mistake. I have glitched my character sheet that I cannot move it anymore, and I was trying to figure out a way to hard reset that without leaving and coming back.
You're fine, don't worry.
It didn't
Two Darians, more Darians.
didn't work, and I just made a second Darian, which is infinitely more embarrassing than just hopping out and back in of the Roll20, I think.
It's fine. I just copy and paste and delete the other one. But yeah, okay. So, dear Lord. So, Darian, your performance, actually stellar. I will not lie, probably for you, like, Cam, you know, you've probably waited for this moment your entire life.
Oh god, yeah.
Not only playing a role in theater, but playing a major role in one of the best musicals, at least, you correct me if I'm wrong, one of the best musicals you consider to be, like, entertaining and fun and influential. So, like, this is a big, big thing for you. So you're putting your entire pussy to be Jason Dean, you know?
God, yeah, you know Cam was, like, an animatic girly.
Oh my god, you were so an animatic girl.
She's so excited for this!
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Blair.
Yep.
I'm so sorry. Here's what I like to think. Genuinely, like, the mind is so willing. At least, you correct me if I'm wrong, but I'd like to think that the mind is so willing. Like, you are playing Veronica. Sure, you, Blair, don't usually, like, enjoy being out in the spotlight, but being Veronica Sawyer, you never would have thought you'd have an opportunity. But
Yeah, it's funny.
feel like shit. Oh my god. You wake up every fucking morning and hear that bam 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 of Lazar pounding at your door, and every day, if your body didn't fucking hurt so fucking bad, you swear you could strangle the fucking twink if you could. So, like, you're not doing great. You're not doing great. You could definitely be doing better. And sadly, because of that, physically, you are unable to really keep up with the performance. You're trying, but again, because Lazar is so picky and so concentrated on every single thing you do, he is not very satisfied with your performance. Adalia! You are really good at faking it.
Yay!
You are reading out lines in ways that sound robotic and very indifferent. You have no idea how to project your voice. You have no idea how to move to express yourself. You do, but you don't want to do it, you know?
Yeah, I'm throwing in fucking quotes from Mean Girls, just as a little treat for you guys, because I know I'm making us drag later. I'm so sorry.
Let me see if I can share this. I also forgot to tell all of y'all, I copy and pasted parts of some guy who copy and pasted the entire script. And I have it on here if we want to play out the way you guys read this fucking script.
Oh my god.
I'm starting to think this is just like an arc you're doing to torment us.
Oh yeah,
and make
absolutely.
Us, like, jump
Oh, this
through
is
hoops.
awesome.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I hate all of you. Anyways, read the line, Dean.
Oh god, where are we?
Jesus.
Where are we starting?
I'll stop you guys. I will not make you guys read the entire 4 pages.
Please, I want to read some of the lines in character.
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, you guys are rehearsing some of this, and one scene where all 3 of you are present is the scene where Veronica Sawyer and Jason Dean confront Heather Chandler and accidentally kill her. After giving her, what was it, like, Windex cleaner?
It was Windex cleaner, yeah.
Yeah, Windex cleaner last time. So you guys are going over this script.
So, I look over to Edge. You know that thing that we talked about a while ago? With our 2 characters, and how we could use the fact that we're playing the love interest to make our love interest jealous? Yeah, what if, like, let's say, hypothetically, Darian already has an idea that Blair's not doing so hot because she's, like, just so tired all the time. Yeah. So, what if we're kind of, like, very, despite the fact that I'm struggling and you're having a great time, we're just kind of, like, compassionate with one another, and that can be seen despite the performance. I don't know, if anyone's witnessing this play out, and there's, like, some weird chemistry happening between our characters, even if my side sucks balls. I'm just saying. I think that'll be fun. We get besties!
Darian is, empathetic at the very least.
Yeah.
And I feel like that, like, he's not the type that's gonna, like, sit and, like, nag you, like, no, you have to keep up, you have to do better, da-da-da-da-da. So I feel like there's definitely going to be some sort of something there.
Alright, awesome, slay. Fresh, do you want us to start from the top, or how do you want us to do this?
However you guys want to do. I guess start from the top, and we'll see how long it goes, or if you guys just get, you know, like, also sorry, my cat was stepping on the keyboard. But yeah, you guys feel free to, act this out, and whenever we feel like it's done, or you guys are like, alright, bit's over, we can continue.
Alright.
I'm gonna see how you guys do this in characters just for the funny.
Oh my god.
I haven't fucking watched this musical in years.
Same. I'm locking in.
Boosting my anti-acting performance by forgetting how these are actually performed.
Even better.
Okay. God. Hi, Slut.
I'd like to think you specifically, Adalia, the way you said hi slut, you were still staring at the script. Your head is down. You have not looked up at Blair or at Cam.
No, she hasn't. No, she has not.
Yeah, perfect.
I would like to imagine Blair actually does laugh at that. Okay. How did you get in here?
Oxygen? I'm everywhere.
That's not your line.
Wait, isn't it?
No.
It is.
Yeah, it's in red. We're having this exchange in character.
Yeah, that we literally are.
Yeah.
In between every line.
You can see.
Wait.
You can see, like, fucking, Lazar tapping his foot really irritably, but he promised to let you guys, like, go through at the scene, so he can at least critique at the end, so he's crossing his arms, tapping his fucking foot, and a few of the other cast members are like, Lazar, Are you okay? I'm fine! Okay, buddy.
I
This is
huddle
going to be-
over. Yeah.
This is going to be the best middle school production of Ethan's Junior the world has ever seen.
I like shuffle over to Darian and like look at the book. I'm like, wait, which page am I on?
I'm gonna go over there and like point to it.
We're like right here, I think. Yeah, no, that looks close to what Adalia said, so I do believe we're
Okay.
here.
My bad.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
you said
still-
the right
Jam
line.
everywhere.
You're still
Okay.
on page 1 for this scene, by the way.
Yeah,
Hey, I mean,
absolutely.
I think we're making progress. Anyways, back to my line. Really, Veronica? Sleeping with the psycho clown suit kid?
Hey,
I'll crucify. I'll like crucify you for this. Everyone at school is gonna know how good little Veronica is nothing but a dirty whore.
are you editing the fucking script?
Yeah, that was good.
Heather, why are you so determined to hurt me?
Because I can. It'll be so fetch.
And then, fetch, 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 fetch.
Oh my gosh. I
You
look
gotta
over
scream.
to.
You gotta scream real.
How loud do I gotta scream?
I don't. Hold on. Let me step away for you for a second. That
I mean, like maybe like a practice. Don't go all out with it.
Like,
yeah,
does
not like
Ronka?
a shriek or anything.
Wait, do you think like Ronka screams high pitched or low pitched?
I
High pitched.
I think
Oh, okay, okay.
okay,
don't
high
know.
pitch. Just
bad.
don't like overdo it in practice, right? Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
first round. We're
Yeah,
fine.
we
Just
have
kinda
an
mark
entire
where you're
day
at.
of this.
Ah!
That was. I feel like that was really.
Jester Dean, it's your line.
I'm getting there. Veronica,
Get
you're
there faster.
soaking wet. What?
Oh my gosh. It was just a dream. I'm not saying the Lord's name, Vin.
What's the rush?
I have to get to Heather's house.
What? You told me you were done with Heather.
I like slow blink as I look back to my page and back up to Darian. Yeah, it was a sweet fantasy, a world without Heather, a world where everyone is free. What is this slam poetry? No, it's morning! I have to go kiss Heather's ass.
No.
I hit a pose. I hit a pose when she says that.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm not strong like you are.
Let me come with you.
Oh, wait, really?
Wait, really? She tucks her hair behind her ear.
Yeah. For backup.
Wait, what does it say in the page?
It says they kiss.
Kiss.
It says they kiss.
They kiss.
And Lazar's
I look-
looking.
Darian kind of looks at you and looks at the script and just goes, "Yeah," and then in the real scene we'll kiss or something.
Yeah. So kiss.
What?
Like right now.
What you want
We-
to? What you want? You guys are having the worst performance I have ever seen. The least you can do is practice to sing the way it's supposed to be.
Look,
I-
man, I'm not really the practice kissing type. I don't.
Oh my god! Just kiss each other on the cheek. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Like Italians? Like
I'm going to. What the fuck is an Italian?
you wouldn't get it. Mind your business.
The kiss.
Okay.
Hey, Jesus.
What it-
Here,
of the-
where do I put my where do I put my hands? Here,
I-
like your
How
arms,
intimate
like-
are we trying to
like-
pose right
I
now?
don't.
Put it on the
don't
face. Put it on the face so you can yeah.
I feel
Would
like
it be
that's a bit much.
Well, okay, and then I would like to say if we can all do this together, it's a three person effort. What if
We
I
all
go in to
Is
kiss?
that what?
No!
Oh, wait, we're kissing Heather?
No, above table! Okay, above table. What if Blair goes in to kiss Darian, but Adalia is like, I could do something really fucking funny right now.
God, what? I'm trying to think of what fucking fun. You know what?
We want to pull an Oron. We want to pull an Oron High School host
You
club,
want
you
to pull
know?
it on? What can I do to make this fucking funny? Improv question of the year.
Well, I was gonna say, like, you can shove us and we have, like, a little bit of a bigger smooch.
I was gonna suggest clown honk upon contact, but this also works.
Oh my gosh.
My god.
We could have a little cutesy moment where we slip and fall and, like, we kiss on the ground and then everyone's like, whoa. Like,
yeah, I think I will just, like, at some point, if you guys are still arguing about kissing, I'm just gonna give you a little push. I will give you a little push.
Darian has been, like, trying to figure out where to put his hands for, like, a solid minute.
I am gonna go ahead and push Phoebe, though.
I like because of the fact that I'm so like fucking sick feeling right now. Like I feel terrible. I collapse. Like I collapse on top of this guy.
Darian is built like a bundle of twigs. There's like some muscle there, but like he's not like fully expecting this. So we both go down. But oh my god, accidental kiss.
Our lips touched each other. Oh my god.
Oh my god, our lips touched each other. And then my head hit the stage.
Imagine getting a concussion from this.
Lazar just suddenly screams, cut! What was that?
Acting.
That was not acting! I could fart out my ass and do better!
Okay.
Jesus.
That's really mean.
It's like really mean.
You're making Darian cry.
I'm not crying. My eyes are just watering because
He's crying.
Skull connecting
because of what you said.
That's not what's going on.
That's enough. That's enough. I do not care. Just read the scene a little bit better. Just continue a little bit more. And then we'll talk about how your performance was, okay?
I'm sure you will.
I like to imagine that Blair is still like face first on the floor on top of Darian, like not moving.
Lady Starfall, can you please get up?
I don't know if I can. I'm sorry.
Darian, can you please help her up?
Give me a second. My head still hurts. I'm trying. Do I need to... Should I do a strength check to see if I can?
No, you can just help her up.
Alright.
Okay.
Thank God, I have -1.
Yeah, you guys, awkwardly help each other up.
Literally, I look at the next line and try not to bust out laughing. I look at Darian and I'm like, thanks! By the way, you were my first! He kind of was, actually, though.
It kind of was.
It kind of was, actually, a first. I say in character.
Oh, shit, really?
I mean, I, like, whisper over to Darren, it's like, do you remember kissing anyone before you got isekai'd in this life? Or, like, do you think Darian's kissed people before?
I have, but I don't think Darian might, everything I'm hearing about Darian, I don't think so.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Is like I got bitches. Like back in the day, like as Blair, I was or as me. Fuck! I literally start tweaking because I referred to myself in third person. Like that's I shouted that in a theater, but then I continue whispering. Like, look, okay. I'm not trying to flex, but I'm just saying. In retrospect, Phoebe, I can't remember if she ever has kissed anyone, so I think it's the first kiss. I'm sorry for making it so awkward.
No, you're fine.
Can you please continue the scene?
Okay, sorry.
When you said, Phoebe, when you said, I think that was my first, like, for real, you saw the ratkin, skip, I think her name's Skipper. Oh my gosh. I'm forgetting my own character's name.
Skipper!
Yeah. Is her name Skipper? Or am I just...
I think so.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Skipper Thomas Cripps. Yeah. Yeah, you like see Skipper, like her ears twitch for a moment, and then she rushes downstairs when you said that.
Ooh. Down.
Summer's neglectful. Ooh.
But as Skipper goes down, Darian, you see Diana appear and watch you.
Oh god.
Oh no.
And she looks real, like, she's not pissed, but she's, like, watching you.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, I guess scene changes. Heather, if you'd like to do the next, or not Heather, Veronica, if you would read the next line.
I guess like I just walk around the stage by myself and I'm supposed to like look around, but it's I can't, like, you can tell that my eyes are like the lights are on but nobody's home. Like that's how she looks right now.
Yeah.
And she's just like, Heather. Hey Heather.
What?
It's Veronica. Yeah, it's Veronica, and I'm just here to apologize.
Well, I hope you brought knee pads, bitch.
You have to go again. That's next line.
Oh yeah, fix me a prairie oyster, and I'll think about it.
Do you know how to make that? Like, oh, like raw eggs and vinegar.
Hag
Why would you put
extract,
eggs in
berry
a
fire
fucking-
sauce, salt and pepper.
I look over to Darian's like, when did you get here? Oh shit. You know your hangover curses. Cures.
My dad trained me well.
Oh, look. Here's my revenge, okay? I'm gonna put a spit wad and she'll never know.
I'm more of a no rust Milda man myself.
Fucking dumbass line. Oh, okay. Don't. I don't. No, I'm talking about you.
You said that and you see fucking Lazar's ear twitch in irritation.
Oh god, I forgot he wrote it.
I didn't. Okay.
I didn't.
Where were we again?
I'm more of a no rust Milda man myself.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Don't be a dick, and that stuff would kill her.
Thus ending her hangover.
No, man, yeah. Besides, she would never drink something that looks like that.
Oh, you're right. We'll use a chalice. That way she'll have no idea what she's drinking. Chicken. Do I have to?
You have to
I
make
feel-
the
Yeah,
barking
say
sound.
that. Make
Look.
the noise. Make the noise.
I think
Make the
I'll
chicken
do it with you.
sounds.
I'll do it
this
with you.
and the costume changes. I feel like it's
It's
chicken.
appropriate.
Quack, 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 quack.
It's only Jester Dean making that noise.
We're trying to encourage him.
Fine.
Hey,
I
you're
did
not
it.
funny.
I already did it. We're moving on.
Oh yeah, you're not funny, but like, that's
Sorry.
what is this?
Lazar
More
stares
chicken.
again.
I'm sorry.
You
Let
have
me
to do it
let me-
again.
Darian
Chop, chop,
like
do it again.
Darian like just avoids any sort of like hand contact this time. Like arms folded behind the back, like leans in and kisses your cheek. And it's like really quick and a little bit weird because of it.
That's so
Thank you.
stupid.
That was funny. I was in character.
It's my line.
Yeah.
Yep.
Prairie oyster, chop chop, and also I'm gonna throw in case nobody noticed, she did say chop chop like minutes ago. She just did it correctly in front of Lazar. She does it incorrectly this time on purpose.
That's awesome. I grab, I guess, a chalice, but like I hold the prop upside down.
Lazar's staring
Veronica?
at you.
Veronica, I can't drink from that.
What?
Veronica.
Actually, no, I got this. I got this. I got this. Acting. I take the chalice from her.
Never mind.
I'm just gonna drink out of the bottom. It's fine.
You drink out of the bottom of the chalice.
Yeah.
Perfect. Amazing. Yeah, exactly that. Lazar looks like he's about to have an fucking aneurysm.
Oh, it's mine. It's
Kill
mine.
this man.
It's my line. Okay. Good morning, Heather.
Wait, what? We skipped a bunch.
Yeah, no, you just took the cup very early.
Oh fuck!
Give it back.
you give the chalice back.
I give it back.
It's okay. Well, hold on. I'll just hold this. And then I say, good morning, Heather.
The Veronica and Jesse James. How sweet. Come on, let's get to it. Like, beg.
Okay. I think last night we both said a lot of things that I guess, like, didn't really mean.
I actually was, like, preferring you to do this on your knees. In fact, do it with your boy toy here.
I look over to Darian, I'm like, that's kind of, like, a little weird. But I'm really sorry.
Haha. Do I look like I'm kidding? Down.
Okay, down, you know? And then, like, get on my hands.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, and now I take the upside down chalice. I hope it hasn't been right-sided up, or I'll be sad.
Oh god, no.
No.
Alright, nice. Like, you're still dead to me. I take a sip. You bitch. I flop.
Holy shit!
You like Gmod flop.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
I
exactly
imagine, like, I know that you can't do this in front of everybody, but I imagine just the most casual sip, and then your entire face just vanishes, and you ragdoll to the floor.
Oh shit!
God,
She's
could you
actually
imagine?
dead.
She actually... oops, you guys used a potion of taking people's faces off. Whoops.
Whoop.
Laugh out loud. I once again will not say the Lord's name in vain, and she's like, oh my gosh! Oh, great heavens! Just don't stand there, call a doctor.
I think it's a little late for that.
Heather? Heather? And then I just poke Adalia.
I think for a minute I am like, oh wait, am I missing a line? And then I'm not, because I'm dead. And I get back down.
You lean up and look at your script and flop back down.
Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! I just killed my best friend! No!
And your worst enemy.
That's one big difference. The police are going to think that I did this on purpose. Oh my god! Ah! They're going to send my SAT scores to jail. Do y'all know what an SAT is?
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah, why
I do.
did you write this?
Lazar shrugs. It felt
Standard
felt
alchemy
right in,
test.
Yeah, standard alchemy test. That felt good in the moment.
You
know?
didn't know what that meant. You did not know what an SAT
I
meant.
know what standard alchemy means. Don't worry, it's fine. Keep reading.
Do we have alchemy classes here?
Yes.
Unless... Oh, look! She was reading The Bell Charm.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, you can fake her handwriting. Just make it sound deep, like this. I had pain in my path. My problems were myriad.
And then, I literally physically cringe reading my line. I was having my period. Oh!
Relax! We could go to jail! Get your head on straight, now!
Okay. Heather would never use the word myriad because she missed it in her vocab quiz last week.
So it's a badge for her failures at school. Work with me!
Okay, where do I start?
Think long and hard, conjure her up in your mind. What would she say? What is her final statement to a cold, uncaring planet?
As you...
Your mama.
Your mama. As you finish that last line, you can see, Okay, so Lazar has gray skin. That man is fucking red in the face. So red. He is popping a vein. He's tapping his foot so fast. He is so annoyed. The other cast members who are watching are doing a as they tug at the collar of their shirt nervously. Lazar just kind of takes a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And he goes, "Wow. You guys are still shit at reading the lines."
I think
Yeah.
we're getting better.
Well, you know what? We had
You-
fun and we were ourselves.
You all held the chalice upside down, and
I didn't touch the chalice.
He points at Adalia. You drank from the chalice upside down.
Well, I wouldn't right-side it up. Phoebe handed it to me this way. I just thought,
Yeah, I feel like it would.
why
look more
correct her mistake?
Turn over the chalice after being
In fact,
handed.
I'm pretty sure. In fact, I'm sure if you correct, fine.
I don't want to hear it.
fine.
I don't want to hear it. No, this is wrong. All wrong. You need to do this again. I cannot handle this. And he's like pacing back and forth, like absolutely out of his mind, insane. And then he goes, "You know what? I have an idea. I have a thing that I made that will help. It's specifically," and he points at you, Adalia. "You were the worst. I have something that can make it all better. All better."
That's again
I-
really mean to say to me.
Yeah, that's like really mean to say to somebody.
You held the chalice upside down.
Well, I did. Phoebe did it first.
When you opened up the line, Heather Chandler was supposed to be, "Hello, slut." You went, "Hello, slut." I don't know what you want from me.
I said
Hey,
hi,
like,
slut. I
it's-
made
it's-
it better.
I think Adalia did a better job than me. I think you should go.
You're
like,
still
you-
terrible too. It doesn't matter. He points at you, Phoebe.
Yeah, I mean, like, I kind of know.
If anything, I think I'll have something to help at least both of you with something in you. And he points at you, Darian. You're all right. You just need to do a little bit better coming off the other two, but the two were bad to begin with.
Oh,
I'll take it. So-
thing? I guess.
I think what we can do right now, and he points at you two again, I will get back to you two later. I have something good. I had something made, planned, put together, something that will help you both. But right now, I just need you to practice your lines. We don't have enough time. I've been told that you three were the best of the best. Well, he looks at you, Darian, and goes, but I was told the three of you were the best of the best. I expect
The only
nothing
one in a
less.
performance major. Hold on.
That's why I said you did good.
Also, who told you we were the best of the best?
Everybody knows Lady Starfall. Everybody knows Lady Valio. It's not that hard. But you guys are shit.
Because we're not theater majors.
I'll make you into theater majors.
You know, I don't particularly like the implication that my mother would have let me do theater.
I don't care.
You're rude.
Consider, I don't care. I'm still going to have you two practice specifically. Here, what I'm thinking. The rest of us, and he gestures to a few of the other cast members in the theater troupe who have been watching. We are all going to have a cast dinner downstairs. You three are going to join us.
I don't want to.
Too bad, you're doing it.
I like dinner.
Then you're going to join us. That's final. From there, we'll practice a little bit more. I'll bring my special little contraption over, and things will work out just fine. And he's like trying to like walk away, not saying what exactly he made, but he seems very like, that's it. And he like stomps away because it feels like if he waited any longer, he will in fact have an aneurysm.
Well,
I think we did good.
I think it was better than last time.
You guys remember last time you all three fell off the stage?
Yeah.
Only two of us fell this time.
Only two. As you watch Lazar go, you see Minnie Binny go, well, I think that was a wonderful performance.
Well, thank you, Minnie. Someone has good taste.
You all did so wonderfully well.
I had to force that one out.
You'll do wonderfully well. I think just give it a little bit more time and you'll be just the absolute best. And she's like smiling ear to ear.
Yes, well, I can't wait to see you in action.
Of course! We'll have a few scenes on our own as well.
Lovely.
She's like beaming, seeing that you are giving her the time of day.
I am quickly realizing my mistake.
Yeah, real bad. Darian, you see Diana come up to you. She looks you up and down and goes, "Your costume looks too tight.
It doesn't feel like.
We're going to
overly
fix
tight.
it now."
Oh God.
And she just grabs you and like leads you away.
I thought she was gonna grab him and then just tear his clothes in half.
Nobody
grabs
wants to
it.
see it. See,
They
I'm
gave him a
picturing-
tearaway clown suit for the sex scene.
There's another tighter clown suit on under it.
She tears it away, and it's like she has no attraction. She is not embarrassed at all. She has no attraction to you, but it's just the fact that she rips it off and drags you away.
Oh my
Butt
god.
booty ass
You
naked.
tear away just like
He's butt booty naked right now?
No.
God.
He
That
could
would
be.
have been funny.
He could be if you guys want him to be. I'm kidding.
Jesus.
Look at Edge.
But yeah, Edge, you are being dragged away. For you, Blair specifically, you see Rain and Sharon who step up to you, and they clap politely, not like Minnie Binnie, who is so obviously trying to like suck up, but like they clap politely and they go, Sharon specifically goes, "You look exhausted, hon. Are you okay?"
Lazar has been waking us up at the crack of dawn
I've
every day.
heard well, not anymore, but he used to be that bad before, and then he kind of let up. Just a smidge, but not entirely, as you can see. Before, when me and the original cast were acting, he would specifically go to each one of our dorms and then try the lock. He would make lock-picking devices to get into our dorms without our permission. Luckily, after reporting him, he did stop, but he has a wild invasion of privacy.
Wow.
Still bad.
Good to know.
Still bad, but you know, he's a smidge better than coming into your dorms unannounced, at least. And like Sharon tries to give you like a very wary smile.
I wish I had known that before we all agreed to do this.
He probably,
That's
even if you
yeah.
did try to disagree to the role, he seemed really, and I mean really dead set on having you three. I don't know why exactly. And as she says that, Rain like confirms with a nod as she shyly goes, yeah, when he heard that you three were on detention, he specifically begged the professor to let you guys in, even when you never agreed to the role, which is odd because having an understudy who doesn't know the role or acting is strange.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I don't know
says-
why. Yeah.
He says it's for the clout, but even if you three are popular, which you are in some cases, it's a little odd to have people who don't act to suddenly act main roles. But that being said, please don't think, poorly of him. He's just really enthusiastic about this play.
I mean, I think that the well-being of his peers should probably take precedent over the success of a school play. I don't approve.
We'll tell him
Yeah.
that, yeah. In the meantime, is there anything we can help you with?
The Blair takes like a really deep sigh. I guess like What time is the dinner tonight?
Around 6 p.m., but you still have maybe 3-4 hours still?
Yeah,
Seeing that Lazar's calling it, looks like you guys have a little bit of a break time if you want to take a rest.
I think that would be okay. I think I'm done for now. I just want to... I just need to lay down.
Yeah, that's fair. And as Rain says that, you see Minnie Binny trying to drag you away, Adalia, as she is chatting your fucking ear off. You get the sense that if you don't try to step away now, this girl will in fact talk your ear off until dinner and probably past that.
So here's the rub with that. I have nowhere to go. I'm going to dinner. If I escaped her right now, I would have to go to like a different part of the theater is the furthest I could get from her.
I mean, here's the thing. You guys are now on break time, being that Lazar called it off, so you can leave the theater if you'd like.
Okay, I think I am gonna leave the theater just to get some fresh air.
Take me with you! Take me with you, please!
Yeah, come on, Phoebe. Let's go outside.
Yay!
As you try to go, Minnie Binny, she will not follow you, but she's like, do you guys need company? Do you need to go? Where are you going?
I'm running.
I'm being dragged.
You're being dragged, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Darian, you are also being dragged away by, Diana. Weirdly enough, Minnie Binny is not chasing after you. How odd. How strange. I'm sure it's, no reason at all. It's just, you know, she's distracted and whatnot.
Edge, you're muted.
Edge, I don't know if you're muted.
Edge.
I have been
Edge your
making
voice.
jokes. Fuck.
I'm so sorry!
No, it's just been for like the last minute, because when you're like, yeah, no, she hasn't been following you, I went, man, how unfortunate for me. That's terrible. That's so awful. What am I supposed to do? That's literally it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. But yeah, Diana is probably going to drag you into the changing room unless you yourself want to make an excuse to get away from her like the others.
Knowing Darian, I don't think I can make an excuse that would stop her. Other than, like, if I faked shitting my pants or something, and I'm not about to do that.
Come on! Don't want to fake
because
shit
her
your pants.
having that on me is worse fate than death.
That's
so
actually
I'm just
pretty
gonna let
fucking
myself
funny.
get, like, dragged off. I'm like, look, yeah, it's a little bit tight, like, here and there, like, in the shoulders, but it's really not that bad.
No, we're fixing that. We're fixing that right away.
It can be fixed, but does it have to be, like, right now? Right now? Okay, fine.
Now!
Okay.
And she begins to drag you away. You specifically Darian, you are in like your normal jester uniform, weirdly enough. You're not in the costume that you're supposed to be wearing. But now that you think about it, yeah, it has been a little tight.
It has been a little bit
Just
tight.
not a
Just,
lot, but you know.
It was like a standardized uniform. I haven't had a lot of, like, some of them I've tailored, but some I just haven't had time, and this is one of the ones I didn't have time.
Exactly.
But I think it does dawn on him, like, halfway downstairs. This isn't even my stage costume. Why does that matter?
She does not answer you. Instead, she brings you down, and there are other cast members who are just milling about and whatnot. You specifically, Darian, since you kind of know Diana, she's very headstrong about it, so even though she doesn't give you a reason, she's like, how can I say?
Manhandling me?
Yeah, she is, and she brings you into, technically what is the female dressing room, but she uses her student ID to get in regardless, and you're allowed in as long as, like, another student lets you in. So she uses her student ID, brings you in, and just goes, You can actually act?
I'm a performance major. Why is everyone shocked by this?
I don't know.
First, people are shocked that I can do clown things, and then now they're shocked I can act. What do people think I can do?
Well, I won't lie.
Nothing.
Not a lot.
Okay.
But as she does so, she is actually taking out a few of her sewing tools and whatnot to help some of the tighter bits in your jester's uniform. As she goes, I also do want to say I would like to apologize for Lazar's behavior. He, unfortunately, is always like that.
Oh.
He's insufferable.
Yeah, I mean, he wrote his own play, so I can't say I'm shocked.
About that, yes. The thing is,
Did he this?
He did. The thing is, we had a different play all together at once. But one day, during early production, of course, he just came in with a new script and was raving on about it, and now here we are, playing heathens.
We just out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere. He swore up and down that this is his magnum opus, and he's been making an invention to correspond with it. But honestly, the professor's a little bit peeved, but Lazar planned out everything from choreography to music to characters to scenes. The professor couldn't exactly deny the amount of detail, so he let it through.
An entirely new script out of nowhere. Now we're getting dragged into it, despite the fact that two of us aren't performance students, and nobody wants me around anywhere, apparently.
That's what I was wondering. I mean,
don't agree with that.
The thing I'm saying is, I understand that, sure, you three have a certain amount of, a certain reputation to you, ever since the, illusion entrance exam. But even though he says it's to help popularize the play, it's not like we had much competition.
This is a student play on campus. What else is anyone going to do?
Diana shrugs. Regardless, I would say just understand that Lazar's going through a lot, but also keep your eye out for him. He's a little weird recently.
Recently?
Yeah.
Is he not always like this?
Well, he is, but again, whatever invention he has been making, turns out it's gotten the attention of a few of the more unsavory students here in school. He won't really say what it is. A few students might know, but regardless, he keeps it pretty tongue-in-cheek. And he's really good at inventing things, and, well, it sounds like whatever he's making for this play is... Well, he calls it a game changer, if that makes sense. But he says everything is a game changer, especially with this play.
Interesting. Has he invented things for other plays?
No. He invents things on the side, and he is in fact very skilled. He's an engineering major, but, well, he also imbues what he makes with magic itself. Rumor has it, he got some strange magic blueprints now that he's working with. There's a few rumors along with that, along with, I think, somebody in the walls of the theater, but I can't tell you exactly what that means.
In the walls?
In the walls, yes.
Daria, looks around quiet snatch. All of the walls? Or
it's a rumor. I highly doubt that's true. She kind of, knocks on the walls a little bit. They're pretty thin.
Phantom of the Opera?
Phantom of the Opera. Yes, a lot like the Phantom of the Opera. Yes. That's a good name for it. Yes. In fact, there is a phantom in the opera. Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, besides the phantom rumors, but I will say, no one's seen a phantom since, it's all just conjecture. I'm sure somebody like Skipper or Minnie would know something about it, but I don't. I think it's just a rumor.
There's always something.
But regardless, I say be careful. A lot of the cast here have been planning strange things. I'd let your friends know to be careful with the rest of the staff as well.
Planning strange things.
Oh yes, there's all kinds of schemers. I won't say who or what and when, but
Why not?
it's funnier that way, and also I don't
Oh.
like getting involved with people's business.
I think that's a lie.
She
You just
gives
like
you
being at a safe distance.
She gives you a sharp look but doesn't deny it. Alright, anyways, I fixed your uniform. Leave now. You're in the girls' dressing room.
Can I at least put my shirt back on
Put
first?
your shirt
Or-
on. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's not like
I
there's
get-
anything to ogle at.
I'm a spellcaster.
She looks at you. That's your excuse? Everybody here is a spellcaster genius.
We you know,
Alright, leave. Bye. Shoo shoo.
we can't all have broadswords.
Okay, you smell bad. Bye.
Hey! Now back in Adorned Inn, better tailored bells.
Yeah.
I get pushed out of
You literally, yeah, she pushes you out, closes the door, and locks it. But I will say, now that we are at this point, is there anything you guys separately would like to do? Whether it be interacting with any of the theater casts, going outside of the classrooms, etc., etc. I guess since we had a little bit with you, Darian, Maddie, is there anything that you would like to specifically do?
Okay. In character, I think Blair is not really thinking all too much about the mystery shit that's been going on. I think she's been too out of it to really actually stay on her conspiracy A game.
Mhm.
So I want to say yes, but realistically, I think she would just want to like kind of have a quiet moment by herself, but I also want there to be interaction above game. Like I want her to be involved with some kind of fun character interaction. So I want to like, if you have any suggestions or if there's still a possibility of like her being able to like relax but also interact maybe with NPCs.
Is there any NPC that you might, like, out of character you would want to interact with? I can maybe make something work then.
You know what I'm already gonna say! Either the Archivist, well, Summer, because, you know, she might suspect there's something going wrong with him.
Okay.
And I think that's about it. I know that she has to spy on Lazar anyways, so, like, if she's like, oh, maybe I should probably, like, snoop on him, but that's the only thing I think she would really think about doing besides, I need to lay down.
Yeah. Yeah, Summer has not come to class. But specifically you, Veggie, what is there anything you would like to do specifically?
Yeah, so speaking of the library cast and unsavory people who are curious about the play, I kind of had a promise with Aster, didn't I?
Yes, you did!
So I'm gonna take this break to kind of sneak off to the library to find Miss Aster.
Okay, cool. Then, in that case, you two both find yourselves, you both begin to, like, walk outside, and weirdly enough, Blair, you were ready to go home, like, go to the dorm, and you're, like, pass out because you're so fucking tired, eepy, sleepy, deepy, but you guys actually, weirdly enough, see Aster outside the theater doors, and you two, notice her just as fast as she notices you, and the Yuan-Ti girl goes, "Oh, did you two just come out of rehearsals?"
Aster, just who I was looking for. Yes, we just did.
Lovely. I was just looking for you as well, and she, like, moves her hands a little bit before she points at you, Blair. I actually have a message for you as well.
What?
Come on. As she, like, kind of gestures you to follow, both of you to follow her.
I'll follow her.
Yeah.
Can I use my wings to float if I'm too tired?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can float, no problem. You've
Okay.
kind of gotten used to flying now, so I can say
Okay.
that you can fly, no problem. So
Got it.
you're like dragging yourself behind as Aster and you, Adalia, are having a conversation, and goes, "So, how's the play been going? Anything juicy and fun to find out yet?"
Well, bad. It's been going badly. He keeps
Sounds about
showing
right.
up at our dorms in the
Oh.
morning to wake us up.
Rumor has it he used to try to break into some of the actors' dorms to try to drag them to rehearsals. Has he done that
Yeah,
with
I
you yet?
overheard.
I
I overheard about that.
Oh, very fun.
No, he hasn't snuck
Oh.
into our dorms yet.
At least not that we know of.
Not that we know of.
Not that you know of? You think someone's been snooping in your dorm, or has he already done that?
Whoa.
I don't think he's done that. I guess he wouldn't have a reason to anyways if
Wait,
we're not
what's
there.
that? Well, as she looks to you, exhausted and tired, Blair.
I have like a lead, like again, 1,000-mile stare, lead paint stare ass. What? Wait, no, actually, I don't think Lazar is officially broken in, but I wouldn't put it past him.
Oh, well, I probably wouldn't pass him either, because he has done it before with the other actors. Specifically the main ones, like y'all as well. But he's calmed down from what I'm aware, and she looks back to, oh my god, I blanked. You, Adalia, as she goes, "Is there anything else interesting that you found? I know you just started rehearsal, so I don't want to pry too much."
We just started. All I really know is that he was going for like some sort of edgy masterpiece.
Yeah, that's what we heard as well, which is odd because he had a different play at first and then he changed it all together, which got me and my brother a little bit interested, but my brother hasn't been able to really make any headway with Lazar, and I haven't either.
Do you know when he swapped it out for a different play?
Very early on, if I remember. From what I think I can remember is that him and the professor had a script done, and both were really, really passionate about it, but from what I'm aware, there are a lot of plot holes, contrivances, a lot of things that they couldn't find like the end to properly. There were a lot of back and forths, and things got rough. And so after a little bit more of the writing phase, rumor has it that Lazar just came in one day with an entirely set play with choreography, music, and all. No one even knew he was a composer.
So, do you remember when this happened? Like,
Yes, I mean
Oh, when?
in months, weeks.
I would have to say a little bit. Probably a little bit after the illusion entrance exam. In fact, maybe a few days?
Okay, that's so strange.
So this has been cooking for a while then.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, they managed enough. And again, since it was well put together, there was no reason not to put on the play, despite the humor. But it seems like it was well received enough with test audiences.
They had test audiences?
Yeah, it was only a script reading from what I'm aware. I think my brother tried to get in to see what was going on because, again, rumor has it he was also making something alongside the play, but he couldn't manage. From what I'm aware, a lot of the test audience just either ended up being just some random students who either enjoyed play or were just friends of the other members of the theater.
I see. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about Lazar just being an asshole.
He is an ass, but I hope that you guys can at least put together on a good play and you guys aren't being pushed too hard. As she says that, she knows that you guys are absolutely being pushed too hard. Just by the way you all
Esther,
look.
Esther, look at Phoebe.
I know. But as you guys do so, she leads you all into the library, and she looks at you, Adalia, and goes, we should walk around and chat a little bit more. And for you, as she looks at you, Blair, you still don't look good.
Did you say have a message or something?
Yes! Yeah, a message. A message. Yeah, I think, and she's like thinking and tapping against one of the tables of the library. I think the archivist has a message for you. I forgot the message he wanted to send me, so yay. Just ask him.
Oh, is he like at the office?
Yeah, he's always at the office.
Okay.
He's always at the office.
He's always at the office. Oh,
He's always at the office.
yeah. Also, the office might be a little bit of a tight squeeze, so my apologies.
What is that? Okay.
Bye, as she like drags Adalia away.
Yeah, I think I was beginning to ask her what she put in there and then just kind of got cut off.
Exactly.
I like look at Adalia, like I longingly like holding my arm out, like don't leave me.
I hold my arm out too. I'll miss you.
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, Adalia, we'll cut to you a little bit later, Blair. But Adalia, you are dragged as you guys kind of walk through. Oh my goodness, you guys walk through the library. And there are a few students reading. There are a few books moving around, a few dancing lights, whatnot. But she looks at you as she goes, so did you find out literally anything? Again, I know it's pretty early on, but everything you told me is kind of common knowledge. Does he have any idea what he's making yet? Did he mention it? What's going on?
He has a new invention he's showing us.
He's showing you, all of you, or just one of you?
Two of us. We pissed him off so bad that he had to, he didn't say what it was, but, he told us he would fix us with a thing.
Oh!
It
that
does sound
sounds
like
foreboding.
he's going to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's kind of odd. I mean, he was always a little bit of a nut job from what my brother has told me, but it was never that bad. I guess if you can find out what he's making and either tell me or my brother, we would be deeply in your debt.
Right, look, I'm going to find out one way or the other. I don't think he's going to give me a choice.
That's fair. Though the question is, does that mean it's something you all are supposed to use, or is it something that he uses?
I don't know yet.
Oh, she kind of like sneers at that a little bit. Well, if that's the case, I'd say keep looking out. And, you haven't heard any noises in the theater, have you?
No, I haven't been listening for them.
That's odd. Well, I mean,
Why is your brother in the walls?
Well, I think rumor has it there's something in the walls. If my brother could get into the walls, that would be pretty neat, but I don't think it's that. Rumor has it that there have been a few things missing in the theater, like a few bits and baubles, maybe a mirror here and there, or like some textbooks. They've gone missing, and no one knows who took them. Rumor has it it's another phantom.
And has there been a phantom before?
No, she shrugs.
What do you mean another phantom?
Well, sometimes...
Insight check real quick.
Okay, yeah, give me an insight. My vote is it's summer in the walls.
Insight, my best friend, there you are. 20.
Yeah. So, here's the thing. You get the sense that maybe the walls are more accessible than you think. Maybe not just the theater.
Good to know.
Let's get inside the walls! Yeah. But she kind
I
of...
love Wall.
You do love Wall. But she shrugs as she says, yes, so there might be somebody in the walls. It might just be a prankster. Or it might be, I don't know, some kind of spirit animal or some kind of creature that got inside. I wouldn't be surprised if it maybe was like a pest. Maybe some rats, some squirrels or something.
It's probably a rat, but I'll keep an ear out.
I heard that there was singing.
Good singing or bad singing?
I think good singing. Melancholic singing, I guess.
There's just a sad guy in the walls.
A guy in the walls, that is true. It's odd because a lot of people who enjoy theater have been going missing.
You mentioned... No, you didn't mention. Zara mentioned that...
Mentioned what?
Well, the missing theater Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
not know that... Yeah.
Hmm?
The people keep disappearing from the roles.
Oh yeah, everybody knows about the 4 people. Well, technically Annette moved, so she doesn't really count as missing.
She doesn't count.
She doesn't count. She just moved back home. But the other 3, yes. Some people think that they just moved, like just left classes, and went back home, kind of like Annette, I think. So no one wants to proclaim them dead because there was no body, and all of their stuff was gone. And, well, that was around it. I mean, it sounds like a lot of people from the theater major just, you know, leave. Maybe Annette was doing the same thing. Maybe something happened with the theater and she just had to leave and go home.
What is it about theater major? Why do they keep...
It's the person in the walls.
You think it's the wall person and
I
not
think it's the wall person. Also, Lazar's
I'm going to
insufferable.
guess that classes are... Yeah.
What was that about classes?
No, I was going to guess that their classes are difficult and they give up.
Well, I would say, well, if anything, regardless, I would still like to know what Lazar's making. I'm very interested in that. But maybe you can talk to the other people, see if they know anything. I know that Skipper has an ear out for a lot of things.
Yes, she does.
I know her and my brother talk a lot, but I don't know how much.
Okay, out of curiosity, you don't have to answer this. Do they talk a lot or do they talk a lot?
Yeah, that's kind of hard to explain because, well, my brother knows that Skipper knows a lot of things, but, like, also sometimes Skipper can be very facetious with the things that she learns. So, they talk, but Solus tends to take things with a grain of salt with her, but she really likes to talk to him.
Well, I guess good luck to her.
Yeah, my brother's something else. I don't really know why. It's not like he... Well, no. She kind of moves on real quickly. Anyways, is there anything you might want to know about anybody in the theater? I can also ask my brother if you want to know specific things. Maybe some of the... Anything you want to know about maybe some of the missing students? She kind of like shakes her shoulders a little bit.
I kind of put my hand up. No need. I'll talk to them.
Really? You don't want to know anything? Well, you can't talk to the missing students.
No, I can't talk to the missing students, and I don't want to.
Are you sure? Rumor has it that you were really close to Annette. Did you two have a fight?
Yeah. Bit of a tip. But that's personal.
Okay.
And I give her a bit of a wink.
Really? And there's nothing you want to know about her? I mean, like, I could do some snooping myself, by the way. She puts a hard thumbs up.
I know you can, but what would I owe?
I mean, you're already doing the Lazar thing for me.
I am.
I feel bad. I want to, pay it back. But
Fine,
if
if
that's
you-
not...
If you want to snoop about Annette, go ahead.
If that's not something you're interested in, I'm not gonna do it.
I'm a little curious. I never did get to visit her, so I don't really know what she was doing in her other classes and stuff.
Well, she had a class with you, didn't she?
Yes, the illusions class.
And you didn't know anything about her then?
No, she did. I know about her illusions class. I know she tried really hard for the pact magic test. But I don't. I didn't take any other classes with her.
Well, theater was one of them, so she shrugs.
I shrug too.
If anything, well, if you're interested in anything about her, just let me know. If you need any other information, I got you.
All right, I'll keep it in mind.
Yeah, let me know if you find anything else out, because I
Yeah,
am
no,
very
as soon
interested.
as soon as I figure out what the thingamajig is, I am telling you, because I would like to have a witness.
Yay! And she claps her hands as she continues on. I believe Maddie just left, so I guess we continue this a bit.
Did Maddie die?
Maddie
Oh.
said BRB.
BRB.
I was like, dang it!
BRB.
Your bit's almost done. No!
Damn it.
It's alright.
I guess.
Hmm?
I'd never. Go ahead.
No,
Go.
I was actually
hold
gonna
on.
ask out a question. Edge, is there anything you would like Darian to do before dinner?
Yeah, I actually do.
What?
Do we have a prop room?
Yes, you do. Mm-hmm. It's,
Have they told us how we're supposed to be, quote unquote, killing Curtain Ram?
Not yet, but you can ask around if you would like.
I'm gonna start asking around about that because, like, hey, if
Done.
there's shit that can go wrong in this musical, and I have multiple scenes where I am supposed to shoot people,
What? No.
I don't trust like that.
No. What? Maybe. Okay, cool. Then let's see.
I'm gonna poke around.
Yeah, absolutely you can poke around. Since Maddie is not back, I'll just do your bit then. Since we're on the screen, technically are you going to poke around in the props room itself, or are you gonna ask around? You could do both. I don't mind.
Yeah, let me ask around first and find out what I'm looking for. And then
I will
poke
say, the person who might know the most about props would probably be Rain. It seems like she's also kind of ahead of all the tech and props.
Alright. That would be...
Yep. Okay. Maddie's back.
Oh.
It's okay.
Do you wanna finish that bit then?
No, let's continue this one and we'll get to Maddie.
Alright.
Yeah. Darian, you see Sharon and Rain talking. Give me an insight. Two insights. One for Rain, one for Sharon. I want to see if you can read anything about them as these two are... Whoa! What? Okay. Okay. Rain, really hard to read. When she has, like, hair covering half her face, it's really hard to read what expression she's holding.
She's got hair covering half her face. I've got a mask on. There's
hard.
not a lot to work with.
Yeah, you can read Sharon pretty well, which that's not too surprising. Despite how calm she is, she's pretty expressive. She's calming Rain down about something, but by the time that you step into this large area, she whispers something to Rain, and the two kind of like rein their features back in as Sharon looks at you and goes, "Oh, Lord Samarellian, am I correct?"
Yeah, it's Darian. You can just call me Darian.
Oh, alright. Darian, how's everything going? Did you get, and she like gestures to your uniform, that loosened up?
Yeah, this is just one of my normal uniforms. I've just needed to adjust it. You guys work like tech and props, right?
Yeah, we do. Specifically, Rain has made a lot of the props. Is there anything you need?
I had a few questions, actually,
Yeah.
for the scene with Kurt and Ram.
Yeah, ask away.
What exactly am I going to be using?
Oh. Well, and she kind of like looks at Rain, who also looks back, and she kind of winces. Well, there were a few things that we put together, but Rain was in between a crossbow, a fake sword, a dart. Did we settle for a dart? And Rain actually nods and goes, yeah. So, we actually have, a blow dart the two of you are going to use. In character, you, as Dean, tell Veronica that the darts are laced with something that would be akin to making them pass out and have something equivalent to a hangover. But, in actuality, it's laced with poison that you can have orally, which, like, Veronica tests out, but once it gets into your bloodstream, it kills you. So that was kind of the plan. Of course, the blow darts are actually, harmless. If anything, they have, I guess, a little bit of illusion casted on them to make it seem like, they're more dangerous than they actually are. I don't really know. I'm still working on the kinks a little bit.
I see.
Would you like to see them?
I would love to see them. That I was just about to ask.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. And she will lead you upstairs. Were you in, like, the tech prop room that, like, it's over here.
We looked in there, but, Freakazoid was muttering to himself in the corner, so we just closed the door and left.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Luckily, Freakazoid is not in fact there. The smell kinda still lingers, though.
It's a prop closet.
It's a prop closet and Lazar's technical office, at least what he calls his office.
Yeah.
But she kind of shuffles through all of the props that you guys use, which actually isn't too much, but there's still, like, a lot of junk around, maybe from different plays or something that may have been scrapped. But she pulls out a small blow dart along with 2 darts with it, and she goes, here, technically, we took normal blow darts, but shaved down the tips so they're numb. Here, and she hands you the 2 darts, which are, like, they still have a little bit of heaviness to them, because they are metal darts, but you feel the tip of it, and it is completely blunt.
Hell yeah. May I use my novice illusion understanding to kind of get a vibe on them?
Yeah, give me that. I think, you should already have it. Yeah, understand the arcane, see something, use an illusionary through complex. Okay. I would say that's with advantage, so 22. So, basically, the illusion here, when you move it, there's like a liquid that seems to come out, almost as if, again, they were intentionally poisoned. But, 1, the liquid is not actually there. You feel over it, it's not there. 2, when you blow it, there's like a little spark that comes out. Ooh. That one, not real, again, but like, I don't know, almost akin to a gunshot when there's a flash.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you blow out the dart.
Okay. Just a little pop, kind of like a firecracker.
Exactly, but there's no noise, just a little bit of a flash. It's obviously, like, this is not anything serious. It's supposed to kind of, like, catch your attention, especially for something as small as a blow dart. But, like, it's not anything serious, but it could probably be replicated.
Do you think we'll actually need the darts themselves? Do you think anyone's going to see that from the audience?
Not really, but I guess it's kind of for... She kind of thinks about that. I guess not really, but Lazar kind of insisted that we have blow darts, And again, it's not anything crazy. We just took a few and shaved them down. We could probably not have it, but we do need something to come out of the pipe for it to have the flash that it needs.
I see.
It's a little bit of a chain reaction, kind of like how you strike a match. You have to run it against something for it to spark.
Interesting. I'd like to kind of like examine this as much as I can. Darian like knows damn well. I've been in my novice like illusionary class. I don't know if I can remake this, but I want to try as good a read on it as I can so that I can maybe try.
Yeah. Give me another arcane, because like this is you understanding it, and you can understand it well enough, but can you recreate it? Okay, so
17.
with a 17, I think you can probably recreate it. I won't lie, you'll probably have a few duds. Like, if you tried to recreate it as it is, there'll probably be a few times where you blow out the dart and the spark won't happen and the liquid won't come out. But
yeah.
Overall, it seems it doesn't, like, it's like a few what is it? It's a few like thaumaturgy spells kind of stacked up on each other.
Yeah.
So it's not
a lot
entirely
of like
hard.
small cantrip type.
Yes,
deals.
it's a lot of small cantrips. That's kind of what you notice with a lot of these props, that even if they are said to be magical, they're very gimmick. Yeah. And she also mentioned, since you're looking into it, we also have an imaginary noose that will be for Veronica's scene, if you're also interested in that. That one's not too hard. She actually takes she shuffles around and pulls out a noose that cuts off at the end, so it only goes like so far in, but she throws the end of the noose up and it floats, like almost as if the noose was suspending.
Ooh. May I like reach out and give it an experimental tug?
Yeah. It does not take much to bring it down, but it keeps its place until you give it a good hard jerk. It's kind of like, how can I describe it? It's kind of like pulling out like the garbage bags from the trash can. Like, it'll stay in there, but like you have to kind of like really put your feet down and use both hands to pull it out.
Interesting.
That one's...
You have a lot of fun props here.
She lights up at that. I have a lot of fun with it. Making magic stuff is actually really easy for me, and Lazar, despite everything, is not as involved or as skilled with magic, so he kind of relies on me to be able to make different things. And Sharon, who is absolutely beaming, she's like, yeah, she's pretty cool, ain't she? I think she's pretty awesome at that.
Brilliant. Like, have you made props for the previous performances?
Oh, no. I'm actually pretty new to theater.
If you don't mind me asking, how many people in this production have been in the previous ones?
Weirdly enough, there usually is a lot more, but Lazar insisted that we keep a small team, and because the professor doesn't like having too many people anyways, he agreed to it. When Lazar decided on this play, we realized that a lot of the different cast members can do a lot of the things behind the scenes because, well, there's not a lot to this play, honestly, once you get the magic bits down.
So it's a smaller crew than usual, some people that haven't even been in before. Your entire main cast is all newcomers. Half of them aren't even performance artists, and it's a script that just got written out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's a little odd. Rumor has it that, well, I really shouldn't say, it's just a rumor, but technically...
What kind of rumor?
Rumor has it that... This is mean, but rumor has it says that Lazar had some kind of omen, I guess. Some kind of vision of some sort or a voice telling him how things should go. That, I feel like, is a little bit far-fetched, but he does know where everything needs to go, and weirdly enough, it works.
An omen of Heather's heathens.
Of heathens, yes. Which I guess is a little odd. The heathens play is not the genre that a lot of people come up with, but I guess if you're a student in the university and this is a university-based play, it makes sense.
Guess it makes sense enough, I suppose, and when inspiration strikes.
Yeah, when inspiration strikes. I mean, if you ask me, it's a little bit inspiring. I mean, like, I myself am actually pretty new to theater, so, I mean, just the thought of having that kind of inspiration is very awe-inspiring.
Sorry, inhaled my spit.
You're fine, don't worry.
You know, usually when people make performances this large, it's more than one person writing.
Yeah, I guess it is. But Lazar
It takes
says...
months.
Yeah, but Lazar says, and I quote, he's specifically gifted in the theatrics, and I honestly don't really have the mental fortitude to fight with him on that.
That's understandable. I would never put that on you.
Yeah. I mean, no one really argued. I mean, who could have come up with this? And she kind of, again, gestures to the blow dart and the noose.
Who could have, really?
But, yeah, that's around it. But if you need anything else, just let me know. I worked through a lot on the backstage stuff, and Sharon here, and she gestures to Sharon, actually helps me a lot on it. And Sharon pipes up, but she does most of the work. So if you're asking for technical difficulties, I can't do much. The best I can do is maybe move stuff around.
That fine. I just wanted to see what I was going to work with. To prepare for the scenes.
Yeah, and they're like, they look at each other and go, yeah, They seem unsure themselves. I mean, if you need anything else, and, I guess if you need anything moved, and she gestures to Sharon again, oh, yeah, I mean, I have face steps, so if you want to move from here to there, I guess I could help as well, but that's around it. That's kind of how we help putting away the props.
Convenient.
Oh yeah, here, watch this. And she will, if you are willing, she will touch you, and you can move, you can touch one railing creature within 5 feet. That creature then teleports instead of you, appearing in an occupied, of your choice at 30 feet. Okay, never mind. Yeah, she touches you, and you suddenly teleport, like, a little bit farther away. It helps moving stuff around, and she, like, puts 2 thumbs up, and Rain also puts 2 thumbs up.
That's very interesting.
They thumbs up. Yeah, I can't really do much besides that.
Takes me 10 magic points to do that. Damn, better than me.
I think she can only do this once per... You can magically teleport...
Once per long rest, I think.
Yeah. It requires a saving throw. Oh, as a bonus action. She can do it as a bonus action.
I can only do it twice per long rest, so like...
Damn. Yeah, but she can do it as... That's what I think an Eladrin... It's a feature for an Eladrin elf, so she can do that. That's all I know about her being an Eladrin elf. I just wanted to show that off. I thought that was funny.
It's great. I love it.
But yeah, they're thumbsing up. Is there anything else that you would like to do, Edge?
Nope. That checking out and seeing if the props were safe was like the main thing for me.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Maddie, are you here?
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Awesome, cool. Then I would like you to give me a dex check as you try to. Oh, yes, a dex check as you try to open the door to the archivist's office.
Okay. Dex. Wait. That. I just check the thingy. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
I just click on this.
Yeah, and then add plus your level, and it should be good. Your level's 4, so it's 7 plus that 11.
Yeah.
Okay, this is actually really funny. You don't make the check. So you open the door, and the door looks like it's almost bulging out of its hinges a little bit, but you open it, and suddenly the door bursts open as a cow knocks you to your fucking bum.
Can I roll to know how how hard I hit the ground?
Wait, roll for how hard you hit the ground?
I want to take damage.
Oh, okay, sure. Give me just a 1d4. It's not anything crazy.
Okay.
Okay. 2 points.
Ouch.
Your bum hurts. 1 for each cheek.
Great, thank you. Blair is in a bit of a surprise. It knocks her out of her daze at least, where she's like, "Oh, a cow.
Yeah.
That must be Aster's. Hey, buddy."
Yeah, there are 2 cows that are crowding the office. And from behind, you can see the archivist step up. He has some heavy eye bags. It looks like he has not left his office at all. Maybe. Who knows? He looks a little bit disheveled. It does not look like he's moved at all. The collar of his inner shirt is kind of popped open. His shirt vest is a little bit ruffled. But he tries to squeeze through these cows as he goes, Lady Phoebe? What are you doing here? Don't you have rehearsal?
Yeah, we had to take a bit of a break. Lazar might have gotten a little, he had a bit of a meltdown.
That sounds about right. And he pushes through the cows and offers his hand to help you up.
I gladly take it, and I get back on my 2 feet. It's what are the 2 cows about?
Well, Aster found some cows out who just stepped out of the forest. And, well, we don't have stable space yet, so she decided our office was good. And he, there's a distant look in his eye. It's fine. I don't actually... I do kind of mind, but I actually don't mind too much. The cows are actually well behaved, and if you take them out every once in a while, they won't defecate in the office.
Oh, okay, got it. Why were there cows in the forest?
I actually don't know. Some things come in and out of the forest sometimes, so I guess it's just one of the strange little things. Maybe the headmaster felt some kind of admiration for cows and had a herd or something.
I can't argue with that. I would like to say that I have not stopped holding his hand the entire time. I'm so tired and out of it that it is still there.
Yeah, it looks like he's hyper aware of it, but he hasn't moved. He's really stiff.
His cheeks are clenched up.
His cheeks are clenched and your cheeks are damaged, so you get 2 for 2. But he goes and he looks at you. He goes, was there something you needed? I didn't make any headway with that diary that you asked for.
Aster said that you had a message.
I had a message? He pauses for a moment. Yeah, sure, I have a message. Did she say what the message was about? So I don't have to fill you in on context, at least?
Do I have to roll insight to know this guy's lying?
Do you think Blair could tell?
I think, like, even in, like, the state that she's in, she's like, oh man, these guys are fucking punking me. Like,
Yeah, then I say you don't need an insight check. You could tell that Aster said, hey, he has a message, and this fucker does not have any kind of message. He has no idea what the fuck Aster is talking about.
and then I think she's gonna fucking mess with them back. Okay.
Okay, what are you gonna say?
Blair's like, oh, she said something about, I don't know, how much you missed me, wanted to spend more time with me, and like, that was, really sweet. So I wanted to see how you were doing. You also seem very tired. I hope I'm not intruding.
As you said that, he immediately got more tense, and without realizing, he's squeezing your hand a little bit more. That's what she said? That's what I said that she said that I said?
Yeah.
Okay. And he's pausing. He has no idea what to say. What was that all to the message, or did she said that I would say more after that, or yes?
She said it's best to leave it to you. If you had something else
Perfect.
to say.
Awesome. Amazing. Yes. I mean, okay. Well, it has been a while since you spent time here in the library, which I do not want to make you feel like you have to spend time in the library, especially when there is a cow here. But, well, I guess, yes, technically. I was just curious, and I heard rumors that you were maybe a little bit more tired than usual this week. So I didn't want to assume, and I didn't want to push you, but I guess if that is the message that she told you that I said, then yes. Is that...
This is literally him right now.
Literally, well, like, he has no idea what the fuck you're talking about, but he also... he's like... he's not ready to cry, but this man looks like he's 2 steps away from, like, short-circuiting.
Okay, got it. She just kind of nods, is like, yeah, cool, I feel the same way. I am just trying to keep it together, very tired.
Oh. Are you tired now?
Blair's like...
If you're not feeling well, I can walk you to your dorm. I would hate to just leave you like that. I mean, message aside, I don't want to push you to spend time here in the library if you are physically ailing yourself. I'd say take things at your own pace. That is all.
Like lead paint stare right now. Like, yeah. It's bad. And she's like, I didn't think I'd get this far.
What? I didn't... Okay.
No, wait. No, that's not... I didn't mean that. Well... No, I am tired. It's more so Lazar just kind of putting us through the ringer. Did you know about the lockpicking thing? Is that a rumor that you've heard, that apparently he tries to infiltrate the actors' brooms to wake them up?
Yes, I will say that is not a new thing for him. He's actually done that to my dorm before.
Why?
He just has no sense of privacy, but if you've known him at least for the week, you can kind of know that he gets up in your face about a lot of things, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
He does. So it's less of him being a creep, which I understand he still is, as much as I do care for him as a friend. He is a little bit of an idiotic creep, in the nicest way I can put it. he's very, very passionate about theater, a little bit more so now than usual.
I've heard those rumors. If he's so strange, why is he in your club?
He kind of looks at you dead stare. I won't lie, the rest of the club are just as weird as him.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, the whole incident of that artifact missing, he kind of like gestures to you. Well, that blew up a lot of things.
What do you mean it blew stuff up?
I mean, ever since that went missing, Lazar and a few other of the club members went a little... How can I say? Stuff happened. And they acted a little bit stranger than usual. Lazar specifically.
So, okay, if you happen to know anything then about the contraption that he's building for the play?
Well, I won't lie, he's actually pretty secretive about that. Even I have asked. But Lazar makes a lot of things. Some good, some bad. A lot of bad. But, well, he kind of looks. And I need you to do an insight check for me here.
Yeah, get the insight him!
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second.
17 and a natural 20. Don't worry, 17's still good. So he thinks for a moment as he says, can we walk a little bit? I don't feel good just standing here and talking about it. At least walking around will, at least, one, get me away from, and he gestures to the cows, and then he says, and two, I can at least kind of keep moving around. Lazar isn't very keen on having people spill his secrets, but, I'm willing to tell you a little bit of things. And as you kind of insight him, he doesn't know too much, I will say. It's really obvious. But, like, there's something that maybe Lazar told him to keep secret that he is willing to share with you.
Oh, okay, slay. Because I held its hand, and then that made him trust me. I look at him, it's like, oh, okay, we can go back to my dorm then.
Alright, yeah. That's good. That way, he looks at you again. And no offense, you look exhausted. And as he says it, you look up to him and he looks exhausted.
That's okay. We can be exhausted together. I still have to go out later tonight for dinner. Lazar wants to reveal his invention tonight and allegedly use it on me and Adalia.
Oh, he does not look happy about that. Okay. Interesting. And you guys, you lead him to your dorm, because I don't think he's ever been there before, has he?
Yeah, no, he has not.
Okay, yeah. So, you lead him up to the dorm, and I believe I don't think he's a lower class citizen, I think he's a middle class. So he's never been up on the top floors before, but you lead him in, and he joins. Are you going into your room, or are you guys just gonna talk in the living area? No one's around.
Well, I guess we could hang out in the living room.
As you do so, there is Lucilia, the maid. Just in case, one more insight.
I ask her for like tea or something. That's okay.
Okay, yeah. Give me one more insight check as she grabs that tea for you.
Wait, who am I inciting?
Lucilia, the cow maid.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Also the maid who said that she thought you took some of your potions away. Pop. You can tell there's something on her mind, but I won't lie, your attention's kind of focused on the archivist, so I shrug.
Yeah.
But anyways, You guys lead into the living room, and there's kind of a communal table where you and the others would probably eat for breakfast. Here, you are able to kind of sit down and around. And as Lucilia kind of brings you tea and leaves, that is when the archivist pipes up and goes, so, he's been working on that invention fairly recently. In fact, he started on it ever since the laptop. Oh, wait. Did you ever say that, like, the thing was a laptop, or does he never know?
He doesn't know what that is.
Never mind. Scratch that. Ever since that artifact disappeared, he's been working on that contraption. Along with the play, actually.
My brows furrow as, like, I'm kind of feel like there's a correlation between the contraption and also the laptop, and I kind of just look at him as, like, you wouldn't happen to know what it looks like vaguely.
It's small. From what I'm aware, the contraption is small, and despite its size, I am aware that it holds an immense amount of arcane ability, which is odd, because Lazar's not gifted in the arcane. He can use simple spells, yes, but a lot of his skills come from pure engineering.
That doesn't sound right then. Would he... If he's not capable of that kind of spell work, then why is it imbued with so much arcane energy?
I have reason to believe that he may have found a patron.
Is there, besides the contraption, any other reason why you think he has a patron?
Mostly because every time I felt the arcane on him, it did not seem like his own. Now, I will say, I do not think it is anything of serious caliber. I don't think it's like of eldritch being or any greater god, but I think maybe one of the students had helped imbue some of the magic into this contraption. On top of that, I have reason to believe that it might be able to manipulate either one's mind or body.
Blair just sort of like mumbles like, he better not have remote control.
Pardon?
I guess because you wanted to tell me about this and you're trusting me, I keep it to myself. However, I do know a thing about contraptions. I might be able to identify it if we saw it.
Interesting. Like the type of magic or the actual contraption?
Not the magic, just how it's made and what it at its core functions are supposed to do.
Okay. He kind of nods with that as he thinks, and he goes, well, that would be interesting. If you can get your hands on it, I would be interested to know what kind of patron he's using or what student is helping him with this stuff. While Lazar has not changed himself, he's acted a little bit... Well, he always acts this way, but he's so enthusiastic about this contraption and this play. And rumor has it that... Well, rumor has it one of the theater troupe members may have saw him come out of the forest.
I like audibly sigh. Right. So the forest, you say that. Do you have any reason to understand why maybe that's odd, or is the forest kind of just a normal place for you?
Well, it's more magical in nature. Honestly, going into it feels wrong to me. It feels like going into somebody's house. That is considered the headmaster's property. I never fault anybody for going into it, but I personally try to avoid it when I can. I don't feel myself when I step in there.
I literally like fucking like above game I'm squinting at him. Okay. Well, makes sense. There's definitely some stuff wrong with the forest. I've been in it a couple times. It's not fun. So I find it very concerning that Lazar came out of the forest and now he has a strange contraption with him.
Oh, you've been in the forest?
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
talked to anybody?
What?
He's looking at you real hard. He's serious.
I think he needs to incite me because I don't think I look like I'm telling the truth right now.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna have a general roll 20. I'm not gonna add any modifier, but if it is above
Okay.
10, he's gonna be able to read you.
Okay, so
Oh my fucking god.
can you make him roll again? Like I like give him a chance. Give him a chance.
17. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think you would like? I guess in body language reveal to him? Like you clearly talk to somebody.
Like I literally don't even respond. Like he's like, "Have you talked to anyone?" And then like all I do is put the cup of tea down and just like give him like a very awkward side eye. Like
Almost side eye.
yeah.
Yeah. He sighs as he goes, I mean, here's the thing. I don't plan to stop you. You are a person who can make your own decisions, and I will respect that. I just advise, be careful on who you trust in that forest. From what I'm aware, a lot of the headmaster's staff live there, and some are a bit... I guess odd is to say one word. Personally, for me, since I've been in the school for so long, I personally don't like them. I feel like sometimes they know too much about me.
I furrow my brow. About you?
About everybody, I guess.
Right. Well, to what extent? Do they just have like some kind of like records on everyone in the school?
I think so, yeah. I mean, obviously they are the headmaster's staff, but I think specifically I think they just know too much personally about people. They're a little nosy, and sometimes the staff will come out and replace a few of the teachers for a day or two, and sometimes I feel like they just do it to watch a target.
You're interesting. So by target, have they done anything before?
I can't say before. I guess it's just a feeling. For me personally, well, I would just say the headmaster's staff, some are very obvious, some are not so much. They could be students, they could be teachers, they could be anybody, and sometimes I just don't trust that.
How do you know this?
I've been here for a good long time. You kind of pick up a few things. And he's also like awkwardly, I'm also extremely paranoid, so...
Like, I have mental issues!
Literally! Like he's awkwardly tapping. There is a reason why only Aster is really allowed to share an office with me.
He literally is like, I don't trust a single fucking person in this school.
That's literally him. Like, I think he's genuinely, I think he's only ever really had an interaction with y'all, Aster, and maybe Thiessen, but through y'all.
I clock him. I'm like, are you conspiracy theorist?
He kind of like pauses. I call it more of a hypothesizer, maybe.
I just like look at him now. It's like, okay, finally somebody fucking gets it. I have something to show you.
You're just like me. I'm just
Exactly.
like you.
Exactly.
Are you being for real?
I'm being so dead ass. Like,
Absolutely.
I don't care if this puts me on blast.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, he's like, yes. What do you need?
Well, I don't want to give you all the details right now. It's sort of a work in progress, but I just for clarity, so I know that I'm not the only insane person on campus right now. I want to show you what's in my room.
Oh, okay. he gets up, stiff, but like he nods. It's really funny because like he is like, even for his size, he's a pretty large orc, so he's kind of like small in those chairs. So when he gets up, it easily like falls backwards as he's like so stiff. Okay.
Okay, just you know, like, it's a lot. I've been told that it's a lot. But you know, I have my own theories about the school, and I thought that like if you ever wanted to share notes sometimes, like let me know. And then she opens her bedroom door. And it's all of her conspiracy shit that she has laid out across her walls.
Oh my god, date ideas. First date ideas. Conspiring against the government together.
Exactly.
He looks. Give me another insight check as he looks at this wall.
I need this to be a fucking nat 20 right the fuck now. Can I use any advantage on this?
You have inspiration.
I do! Okay, hold on. Please.
Wow! 24 is pretty
Finally!
good.
Fucking finally!
Oh
my gosh.
I'm being so for real. He is fascinated. Like, I mean that so for real. You see it, and his eyes like light up as he looks at the board, and he steps over, kind of examining all your bits and baubles and pieces as he goes, "Oh, you're crazy," but like in a really interesting way.
I literally like fucking grip my fucking skull. Okay, alright, yeah, I know. I've been told that. I understand.
No, I mean, I've been in this school a long time. You feel a bit crazy sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Any theory your favorite?
I gotta stop myself from rocking back and forth. Okay. I like wince. I'm like, ooh, like he shouldn't have asked me that. I'm about to have a yapathon. Fresh. Do I want to do this like serious? Do I want to tell my actual game theories, or should I make something up that's really bizarre?
Whatever is up to you. We could also montage it and just
yeah,
be
okay.
like,
I want to do that instead.
Okay.
I want to do that instead because I can't roleplay that out.
You're
right
so
now.
fine. Yeah. Basically, yeah. You run by the theories and whatnot, and I mean this so for real. Like, he is intensely listening. Does it look like he believes everything? You're not entirely sure, but you do know for a fact that he is listening to everything you have to say to him. He finds it really fascinating, actually.
Got it. I would like to say, for the sake of just myself, the more that I'm explaining this to him, the more and more like personality that really is not Blair coded is coming out.
Yeah.
Where like a lot of the time, in like people know Blair for certain characteristics and like certain personality traits, and the way that I'm kind of getting lost in this like montage of conversations and stuff like that, I would probably say that even in this state that we're both exhausted, I am showcasing a lot of Blair's personality rather than Phoebe's.
Yeah.
And maybe some certain words or phrases might have slipped out that is definitely not from this world, that it would more so be things that would be sort of tied to her old world instead. So that's just fun. I just wanted to drop that. That's fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will say, full stop, he's absolutely, like, enraptured with whatever rant you have to say to him. He listens the entire time. And while he feels like he can't, like, always, like, put in his own theories, he is willing to like hear out whatever you have to say. And even though he doesn't understand all the words you're saying, he is engaging at least.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of just getting a little too into it, and
No.
yeah, I
He
just want to
doesn't-
say that also for suspicious reasons. If he ever feels like this person's little
Yeah. No worries.
Yeah.
But as I will say, even though you're like, your true personality is coming out, you are pushing yourself a little bit. Give me a general constitution check.
Fucking hell. Okay, I talked too long, and now I'm about to pass out.
You moved around a lot too. Like you were pointing from here, there to there and here.
Exactly.
You're
Is it?
moving
Oh.
around. I need
Oh.
5. Wowie, wowie,
Wow.
wowie. Okay.
That's bad.
Yeah, not great. Okay. So, you want to do something funny?
Yeah.
Okay. I will say, Blair, as you were moving back and forth, suddenly, and almost without you realizing it, you step forward and then, like, your legs give out. Like, full stop. Huh?
How hard do I hit the floor?
You don't. As the archivist swoops in and you fall into his arms just before you hit the floor as he goes, "Oh, are you all right?"
Oh, that's a fun question. I'm okay. I'm good. I think my legs just gave out though.
I'm gonna set you on your bed.
That's fair.
He sets you down on the bed and he goes, gosh, Lazar must be working you to the bone if you're losing feeling in your legs. Are the others like this?
Kind of. They're not as bad. They're not as bad.
Well, you are playing the main part. I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, that's sort of like just. Yeah, it's Lazar needs I kind of just need a break. I think after this, I want to not wake up to Lazar banging on my door. That would be great.
I can talk to him about maybe giving you a little bit more space. Will he listen? I don't know, but I can definitely ask.
Yeah, you know, are people who are not staff or playing in the play able to go to the theater?
Yeah, anybody's allowed to watch rehearsals and come in when they want.
So, I know that you've seen parts of the contraption and everything, but he's about to reveal it tonight. Would you like to also join us for the dinner to see what is going on with Lazar, and also maybe talk to him so he stops harassing me and my friends?
He takes a moment. Are you inviting me to dinner?
Fresh, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Cooter. And he thinks, he goes, well, I didn't have any other dinner plans before.
I rub my greasy fucking hands together. Okay, cool. No, like, that's great. Yeah.
But right now, I think, let's get you a glass of water. How about that?
Thumbs up. Yeah, that'd be great. I would like some water, please.
He grabs some water and brings it to you. And you guys just kind of have a nice chill time hanging out. I'm assuming more likely than not, you guys are gonna spend most of your time just in your dorm room talking.
Yeah, we sitting on the bed having a good old time.
Yeah.
Totally no sexual tension whatsoever.
No, never. While the conspiracy board is out? No.
Exactly. Just me, you, and all of the incoherent ramblings on the wall.
Consider the archivist finds it hot.
He always like, you're so sexy for your conspiracy theories.
Babe, you're so sexy for your conspiracy theories. I'm twirling my hair. But yeah, you guys all kind of spend time together. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before dinner happens?
Please take the spotlight away from me.
Nope. I don't have anything else I want to do.
Nothing comes to mind, I don't think.
So Slay, let me see where you guys are gonna meet up. I think it's over here. Yeseronies, Yeser Peppers. I am just gonna have them all in here. I am realizing that the grid's a little bit too big for what I'd like, so everybody's not gonna fit in here.
Dude, they were all smushed.
Yeah, they're all smushed. The place is bigger. I just need to make the grid
Everybody
a little bit
is
smaller.
right next to each other.
Yeah. I promise that the space is a lot bigger than it
Dahlia
actually
somewhere.
is. Yeah.
I think. Hold on.
Let
Where
me-
are you, you little bastard? There you are.
Where'd you
I'll
go?
move her. I'll move her.
Oh yeah.
I put myself outside.
You're
Nice.
fine. But I will say, you know what? We'll move a few people like outside. Say that
Okay.
they you know, they were just around, and you guys are just kind of sitting in the area. But overall, I will say that like everybody for the most part is like at the table eating. It seems like they all had made something together, and you guys are now all kind of eating together. By the time that you guys were invited, which was around 6, the dinner was already ready. It looks like, again, a lot of them probably made it all together. And let's see, do I have the archivist in here? I don't think I do.
That's okay.
I'm trying to see if I can have like a default. I only have Kuchipachi. Oh my god.
Put him on there! Put him on good. Oh my god.
Put my boy in there!
I think, I won't lie, I don't know if a lot of people would be down for your boy to be on there.
Oh.
Least of all Darian.
Can't believe they're discriminating against your
I
son.
know, it's horrible.
Just because he's a horrific freak of nature.
I know, that's horrible. Oh my god.
And a danger to those around him.
Oh, he got big. He got big.
That's jump scare.
Stretch!
Stretch.
He's stretched. I was like, Okay,
Oh,
cool.
mama's so big she takes up 2 grid spaces.
Honestly, yeah, motherfucker taking up 2 grid spaces. Yeah, he would. But anyways, you guys all are gathering for dinner. Idalia and Darian, you guys see that Blair is accompanied by the archivist.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm not gonna comment on it directly, but you're getting a look.
Do y'all know the nose flick from iCarly?
No, I don't think I watched it.
Nope.
Damn, it's supposed to mean like a secret sign to your friends and shit like that. Anyways, I do a little gesture that to like showcase you to you guys, like, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
You can see Darian's eyebrows like raise up behind the mask.
The eyebrows are like above his head.
We are worrying about it.
But as you guys all settle down, Lazar kind of brightens as he sees the archivist. I'd assume Phoebe and the archivist are sitting together. And then the Lazar kind of sits across from y'all, and he is eagerly chatting y'all the fuck up.
That's right. He's like a sicko fan for him or something.
Well, they're friends.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, they're friends. So, it's more so he's already like this, but like because like he specifically, clearly, obviously does not have a lot of friends. Seeing somebody that he knows, he's immediately a little bit more chummier, and he's been like cruel and mean to y'all. And even like in off times, he doesn't talk to y'all very nicely. However, the moment the archivist is kind of involved, he actually treats y'all a little bit nicer.
Maybe that's my excuse as to why I brought him here. Like, if anyone asks.
It is, yeah. But he's suddenly being nice to y'all, question mark? That's odd.
Very
What a
weird.
fucking misogynist.
I don't think it's a misogynist thing, especially if Darian's
I
involved.
just.
I don't know. He did compliment my acting and nobody else's. It might be.
That's true. That's true.
He might
Oh my
just be an
goodness.
incel.
He might just
I
be
think
an
he's
incel.
just an incel.
Oh my god,
He's
wait,
lonely.
I never looked at him like that.
Oh my gosh.
You caused this, Edge. You did this.
I'm
I've done worse.
joking. I'm gonna stay real silent about that. You better shut the fuck up.
I've done worse.
Yeah, you have done worse. But anyways, I need this cat to figure out if she wants to be on my lap or not.
Baby.
I know she's being stinky. But no, you guys all kind of move around. Is there anybody that you guys might want to talk to individually or like have group conversations or anything?
Just my friends.
Just your friends. Yeah. I will say, all three of you, give me a general perception check to just look
Ooh.
around.
Absolutely.
Look around the table. Look around the table.
Oh, I am perceiving.
You are perceiving,
go.
alright.
Do I perceive? Yeah,
Oh, Blair!
a little bit. I only perceive
Okay.
a little bit.
All of y'all are pretty good. I need each of y'all just to give me a character. Not that, like, one of your characters in character would be interested in them, but I guess out of character. One character you guys might be interested in. Besides, well, you know what? I'll also keep the Archivist as an option for you, Maddie, just for you, baby
You
girl.
can't say that. You. Oh my god, it's my birthday! Yes!
But, Cam, is there anybody that, I guess not Cam, but you as specifically, anybody that you might be interested in?
Can I? I'm stuck between two.
Who? Because depending on who they are, I might group them together.
Yeah, because Lazara's one that I'm like, okay, I've learned some fuck shit about the writing of this play, and now I'm like even more weirded out by you.
Mm-hmm.
I also, part of me wants a vibe check on this theater teacher.
Okay, yeah.
If it helps you make the decision, I was also curious about the theater teacher.
Alright, I'll go for,
Lazara.
But you did get the
playwright.
better perception.
It's okay. It all works out. Oh, okay. I wonder if y'all heard that.
Yeah, I just heard.
I was
like,
just
the food-
typing. I can hear that, Kitty.
I heard the food start to hit the bowl of the automatic feeder, and then I just heard her scrambling
Jingle,
down
jingle.
in surround sound.
Yeah. But yeah, so I guess for you, Darian, I guess it makes sense in technical retrospective. You are like sitting right next to him.
Yeah.
So, is there anything you're curious about or just whatever?
Can I do an Arcana check on him to see if something has latched onto this man?
Sure, absolutely. Give me that. 21!
What does
Whoa.
the 21 get me?
Wow.
So, I will say, Darian, you have been studying the arcane for a good while.
Oh god.
While you yourself, like, magic itself is like learning a new sense. It is something that you feel in some cases, and while you still don't know everything, you are starting to pick up a few things here and there, and like, types of magic and arcanes are like sense, but also diverse sense, you know? Like, sometimes a scent of evocation will be different depending on the person. Sometimes it will be different depending on the magic type. Darian, it is so faint. So faint. But you feel this familiar arcane aura. You can almost taste it in your tongue. You can smell it in your nose. And this sense very vague, very light, feels like the magic of the forest.
Plays haunted.
Plays haunted. Yeah. So I will say specifically with that, and I will say again, it is very, very faint. And you smell like forest. Yeah, pretty much. Smell you later. You know?
Like a baka.
Like a baka.
Eren Yeager.
God, I haven't heard that in forever. Holy shit.
It just fucking came back to me like a sleeper agent. Jesus.
Like a phantom, maybe? Ooh! Oh! Roll credits. But no. So he is very, very enthusiastic, and as you kind of look at him more and more, and you also getting the sense that he is not magically inclined, the fact that magic and the arcane is kind of wafting off him at all is a little bit strange. But as you look into it a little bit more, I don't know if you've met him. I don't think you've met him. There's something very familiar about this magic that feels more intimate, but you can't put your finger on what, though.
You know, Orthros gave me a fucking kid. Why couldn't he have given me, like, the ability to write a script in a night?
Maybe because he liked seeing you fucking struggle?
Yeah, but, like,
Wants
come
you
on.
to dance for him.
Yeah, he wants you to dance and struggle for him specifically.
I'm still just saying, I got the short straw of, arcane hosts.
Yeah, you did. You did. But yeah, you kind of pick up on that from him. There is something definitely strange emanating off from him. But as familiar as it is, there is just one thing that is just on the tip of your tongue, but you cannot put it together just yet. Blair, anybody you would like to, give a perception check on specifically, or you are, like, staring into? I smile at you.
Stone on stone.
I
I look at you.
I
Yeah, it is the same.
I
yeah.
know. No worries, baby girl. I got you. Well, I will say, he's not used to this many people. While he's a little uncomfortable, but it's not in, like, uncomfortable. It's more so of, like, I don't know what to do. Should I smile like this? Is it a little weird if I smile like this? If I put my hand on the table, will people notice? Maybe I should take my hand off the table. Like, he's a little bit nervous. He's not used to this many people around him. But I will say that his eyes, well, he looks at you a good bit, but you also notice that his eyes flicker to two people. It flickers to Lazar, which I guess that's not too uncommon. And then it flickers to Rain pretty often.
Damn.
It's not like an interest. I promise it is not that kind of interest.
No. I'm just like, I didn't expect rain. Like, I was like, oh shit. Like.
Yeah, but he gives her looks. And if you look at Rain, she's also kind of avoiding his looks a good bit, as if she knows that he is looking at her. And the two never exchange words, by the way. These two have never once talked to each other or even greeted each other. And Rain sits behind Sharon almost as if she is trying to hide from the archivist. And while the archivist doesn't look like his eyes or his gaze is particularly hostile, there is something behind it that feels almost investigative, and also, how can I don't want to call it judgmental, but there's something crucial there.
Okay. So, Rain, there's something going on with her.
Maybe. I smile.
Okay.
And then for you, Blair, was it the professor that you were looking into?
You mean Veggie?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it is the professor. I don't have anything specific, but the reason why Adelia's kind of sat next to him and no one else is because, like, She can't think of, like, she already got our good friend Mouse over here.
Mm-hmm.
Gave her a rumor about the
Mhm.
whole engagement thing. Doesn't want to talk to Minnie Benny.
Mhm.
Doesn't know for sure if this guy has a connection to anything. Is going to talk to Diana later. Does not want to talk to Lizar.
Mm-hmm.
These two. So she's just like, okay, what's the vibe on this guy? Is he quiet? Is he gonna maybe help? Leave me alone.
He doesn't look particularly interested in you, like, at all. But I will say, when he looks at y'all, there is a certain disinterest and disamusement in his eyes. Like, I don't want to say it's like a look of, you don't belong here, but it's also kind of a look of, why are you here? Why are all three of you here? There is just a general distastement and general dislike for almost everything around him. You're not sure if it's the place specifically or this man just has a stick up his ass, but the entire time, while he does act friendly, and like, here's the thing. It's not the fact that like he is cold to you. If you talk to him, he is rather nice despite his dwarvish like demeanor. He's nice. In no way is he acting like he hates y'all. But you get the sense that in general, there's a bad taste in his mouth about everything here.
Whoa.
But yeah, he doesn't seem to really like or particularly care about everything happening right now, and he's, I won't lie, a little bit beside himself with a little bit of annoyance. I won't lie, you can probably also put together 2 and 2 that it's also a little bit towards Lazar.
Yeah.
A little bit obviously towards Lazar, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably know why.
I'm
But
gonna put that in my distant but suspicious folder.
and one more time before we move on to Lazar showing off what he wanted to show off, is there anything you guys would like to talk about amongst each other, or any of the NPCs, or anything of the sort?
Not that I can think of, because my
Nothing
focus
comes to
is
mind.
definitely the doohickey.
Yeah, that's fair. That's the funny part, ain't it? Here's what happens with y'all. You all have heard bits and pieces about whatever thing Lazar has put together. He has been relatively secretive about it, and while even the archivist knows a little bit about it, he does not know the whole scope. He brings you all together, specifically those of the cast who are interested, and he finally slaps his hands together and he goes, "All right, now, production has been a little bit rough, but I think there's a way we can make this all a little bit better. I have a few things that I put together that might make things a lot easier for everybody else." And he looks at you, Blair and Adalia, but specifically you, Adalia, and you're not entirely sure why you're the one being focused on. Maybe because you actively act bad. But you all watch as he goes, all right, this is really exciting, actually. And he rubs his hands together as he snaps his fingers, and you watch as Rain stands up and rushes out the door to grab something from Lazar. She comes back with something that, it's a relatively small box, not too small. I would say probably around the size of, what's a good fucking, probably like a crate, like a smaller crate probably is the best way I can probably describe it. And she hands it off to him, and he goes, "Now, things have been rough, but as I have said before, I am confident that this play is my magnum opus. We are about to experience and play something absolutely amazing. I know that I trust in each and every one of you, and so it is my honor and absolute duty to reveal to you one of my prized possessions." And you watch as he opens up the crate bit by bit. He pulls out a cushion, and then he pauses as there is an empty indent on the cushion. And he pauses for a moment and he goes, and he lifts up the cushion, looks under the crate, puts down the cushion, lifts up the crate itself, looks around, looks at Rain. Rain is absolutely flabbergasted, has no idea what to do, and then slams the crate down. Give me a moment! And he rushes out the door. All of you are left bewildered, but whatever he was trying to show might not be there anymore.
I'm gonna play the Phantom.
I let a couple seconds pass, and then I say, the walls.
The walls? You heard about the walls?
I heard about the walls.
Wait, what about the walls?
Did you hear about the missing things?
What?
I've heard a bit. I've heard some rumors.
Phoebe, apparently there's wall people here and things are going missing in the walls.
I think there's a Phantom of the Opera.
Oh.
Are we just saying this, like, in front of everybody else?
I think we are.
The thing is, here's the thing. Everybody is talking and chatting to themselves with Lizar's bizarre reaction. It's not quiet. I mean, the moment he, like, jumped out, everybody's like, whoa, what happened there?
Yeah, I'm, like, leaning over to you guys, like, I think there might be a Phantom of the Opera. They don't have Phantom of the Opera here. Diana thinks that I'm very clever. Well, she doesn't, but she accepts the use of the term Phantom of the Opera, but I don't think she gets what I mean.
Oh, well, okay. If there's some people in the walls and they're stealing stuff, like, maybe we should go looking.
I mean, yeah,
I
I don't know how to get in the walls.
I don't want to be in the walls. I feel like being in the walls is an unpleasant time.
Well, I want to be in the walls.
I agree.
You would want to be in the walls, wouldn't you?
As you all say that, Lizar comes back in bursting. He is fuming. And he points an accusatory finger at everybody here. And he goes, my prized possession is missing! And one of you took it! I just know it! And then he storms off again. And the professor, who just watched that, goes, what? And he gets up, runs after him. And you two, now all look to each other. And something tells you, you guys are probably gonna have to be the ones responsible in finding this damn fucking invention.
Wonderful.
Yeah, the walls.
We still have a little bit of time, so what would you guys like to do? Is there anything you would like to investigate? Anything you guys would like to start? You know that there is something about the walls, but you don't know, if everybody is a suspect. Is there anybody you would like to discuss with?
Let's split up and look for clues, gang! Let's Scooby-Doo this shit!
What?
Wait. So here's my thought. I don't know if we should interview anyone before going into the walls, because we maybe should have answers first.
Can I brief them secretly about, like, what the archivist told me about the remote, or what I think is the remote could potentially, like, be
yeah,
doing?
if the archivist is in on it, he's here. Archivist, get in the walls with us.
What? I'm not.
I
Hey,
don't think
you
he's
look at his
involved.
active belly. I don't think I'm fitting in there.
That's not what I was like. That's not what I was inferring. I grabbed them both. I was like, no, you don't understand. He knows about what this object is. Apparently, can like mind controls people. So I don't think Lazar should have this.
I don't think.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so let's just say, hey, we can't find it. Wash. Let's just. I don't know. Maybe
like-
you guys could learn like your stage blocking. Maybe that could help like tide him over.
Yeah, and
Fine.
also apparently all this stuff happened after he left the forest, so I think it probably is something from our world that got lost, and now he has it.
There's
Between the three of us, if Aster or her brother asks about the doohickey, it got lost. Even if we
Okay.
find it, it got lost.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
lost forever. Also,
Hey, buddy, nothing against you. Darian, like, turns to the archivist for a minute. Hey, nothing against you. Great guy and all. Can you give me a second? And I, like, kind of, like, arm over the shoulders, both of you guys, and angle us
Hey.
away.
He awkwardly just goes, yeah, okay. And he's like, he was real awkward about it, the way you just kind of grabbed the other two.
Okay, again, nothing against it. He's really nice. I just don't know. I might be tweaking. There's something on that guy. Not the archivist, but Lazar. I smell something on him.
Oh shit. Okay, the archivist also told me that there might be a patron that he's working with, like Lazar.
He's definitely working with a patron. Trust me, he's definitely working with a patron.
Okay.
Someone we
Okay.
know, or
I don't know. I don't know if it's just like the forest smell the same, or if I know, or if it's just the fact that patrons all smell the same. This sounds insane.
why
No,
are you
are we-
smelling people?
I'm not smelling people. It's just if there's a smell, I can't unsmell something.
I like to imagine you said I don't like smelling people a little bit loudly.
No, it's like I
compared to
don't
the
like smelling people. I don't like smelling people.
You say that and like, Skipper's ears twitch. And then she goes over to Diana.
Oh,
And she
God.
whispers something to Diana. You don't know
I'm
what,
close.
though.
Can I hear?
Give me a general perception.
Please.
Absolutely. Come here, character sheet. Perception. 17.
Yeah, she's narking. She immediately goes over to Diana, tugs at her dress, and Diana leans over and she goes, "What now, dear?" And then she goes, "He said he likes smelling people." And then Diana fucking snaps her head up and glares daggers at you, Darian.
Oh my god.
Okay, in my perspective of things, someone just accused me of smelling people. I'm defending myself, and suddenly more people are glaring at me. I'm not even sure what the fuck just happened.
Yeah, that's usually what happens when you defend
That's
yourself that way.
always what happens when I open my goddamn mouth.
That's
Aw.
all.
Just, whatever. I'm not smelling people. It's just that if there is a smell, I'll smell it.
Okay.
And
It's
it's
a
a smell.
smelly smell that smells sort of
Smells smelly.
smelly.
Yeah,
Really?
like a patron from the forest kind of smell.
A patron from the forest kind of smell, and I can't tell if it's.
Can't compare to that new book smell.
It
Okay,
really can't.
Let's get back on track! Alright. So, we have to figure out how to get the remote, but also everyone here is sus as fuck. So, what are we going to do? Because I noticed that the archivist kept on looking back at Rain, like the entire dinner. There's something going on with Rain.
Well, Rain's in charge of all the props. She's been the one enchanting them.
She'd
That's-
also be the first suspect, though, since it seems like she's handling the doohickey box.
She would likely be one of the first ones in line. But Lazar didn't look to her.
You think Lazar just doesn't suspect that she might be a culprit?
Either he doesn't suspect, or he might have other ideas. Or maybe he's stupid. I don't know.
Well, okay, regardless, we probably have to talk to these people and get, like, a vibe on them while also looking for how to get inside the walls. Do we want to split up, or do we want to work together on this?
I vote split up.
Okay.
I
I'll
say
go
stay
that.
together for the funny. So the DM doesn't have to re-explain a bunch of shit.
Okay.
Bye.
Unless you guys actually want to, like, get together and then in character come back together. I could do that too, but it might help to have, well, actually no, I take that back. You guys can split party. I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
2 of us have like independent booths.
Yeah, you do. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, you guys have independent booths, so you should be fine. Never mind. I'm a liar. Split parties.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys
wanna
can
look
tell
for
like
the walls.
moment. Oh, you guys.
Yeah. No, I was gonna look for the entrance of the walls. Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe I also want to look for the walls.
The
We
moment
might-
you guys like decide, oh yeah, no, we're splitting up. Darian just got okay, and you can like see the hand already go to the pocket to like grip the Tamagotchi. Even
Darian-
before he starts searching.
I grab your shoulder, Darian.
Hmm.
Listen to me. Everybody thinks you're
listening.
weird and quiet.
You don't need to remind me of that.
I'm pretty sure that you can overhear some interesting things.
I am covered in bells.
Try to overhear something. Look, that's why no one is going to suspect you. They might think you weird, but like as long as you just kind of stay unassuming.
Okay.
Maybe if Phoebe's looking for the entrance, I will talk to people like a little bit more actively.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go look around downstairs.
I'll check the prop room.
Okay. Give me a general initiative check for all three of you.
Yay! Also,
Yay!
I'm dragging the archivist alongside with me. He's my searching buddy.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, a 7 and an 8 and an 18. Blair,
Alright,
you're
Fred
going
and
first.
Daphne,
Then.
pack it up.
Yeah, Fred and Daphne over here. Oh my God! Does that make Coochie Pachi Scooby Doo?
Oh my god, we're Shaggy
Oh
and
my
Because
God.
Darian
Fuck.
started
Let's go.
everything, and the
We
Inquisitive
literally
one
have
is
Scooby
Velma.
Doo. This is
No,
literally a
yes,
Scooby Doo
Velma.
episode.
Oh my
We have
God.
Scooby-Doo at home.
We have Phantom of the Opera, we have Heathers, we have Scooby-Doo. What don't we have this arc? We don't have the doohickey.
Anyways, okay, so we are starting with Blair and the Archivist. So,
Okay.
where did you want to go?
The prop room.
You're going for the prop room? Absolutely. So you guys end up immediately over at the prop room here, if I can. Come on, man. What are you looking for specifically, if I may ask?
Well, I'm assuming this is where the crate or whatever could have been. Potentially, this is where Rain, I'm assuming, would be handling her work.
Mhm.
I want to look for any signs of like tampering. Also, if I can find any clues on how to get inside the walls, I want to find a way to get inside the walls.
Absolutely. Give me a general investigation check.
So, and also, I don't know, can I benefit off of the Archivist's magic knowledge in
You
this
know what?
situation?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Since he's there, I could say, like, you can ask, like, oh, would the Archivist know about anything? Because I think he'd be pretty open about, whatchamacallit, whatever. Okay, so 17. Let me look at something real quick. I'm sorry. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I have an idea. Okay. Cool. Don't
Okay.
worry about it. Don't worry about it. At least don't worry. About it. I smile and twirl my little hair. Okay. So you're just looking over the prop room, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. One obvious thing, the fucking prop room is so fucking messy. Like, there are so many different props, gadgets, old costumes, whatnot. And in the corner, like, around, like, I'd say, like, right over here is, like, Lazar's quote-unquote office space, quote-unquote. And a bunch of, like, old costumes piled up together to make like a chair, and then a few books put together to make like a little desk, and papers everywhere, script stuff, whatever, sketches, blueprints, etc., etc. And amongst all the other things, you find the noose that you don't know this in character, but out of character, you notice the noose that is like that. The end of the noose will float up, so it makes it look like it's hanging. And then you'll find the blow darts with the fake spark inside it. Along with it, you'll also find like the chalices, the props that you guys use, whatnot. And then you find, strangely enough, something where there was clearly like a crate that was supposed to be there, but I will say, as you step there, you hear a creak as your foot kind of give into the floorboards below you. Just
Oh, hello?
Mm-hmm.
I immediately get on my hands and knees and try and see if I can shift the floorboard.
Yeah, you shift the floorboards. I would say that the archivist will help because he kind of like can tell. Give me a general, let's say, sleight of hand as you try to pull back the floorboards just to see if you break anything.
Oh
with
shit!
advantage because he's helping. Oh, 21.
Ooh, let's go! 21. We clutched this.
You
clutch
clutch
up.
this. You guys pull it together, and really easily you find that already there seems to be, so there is the flooring, and then under that is what you were assuming is the ceiling to the, you know, the floor below. And it is very fucking dusty. Save for a trail of footprints that disrupt the dust. They are very small, and let me look at something real quick. They are extremely, extremely small, made by a smaller creature, not like a big guy, like I would say the Archivist or Teeth, or obviously not the Goliath Gums. Let me check something real quick. Oh, that's not who I wanted, but okay. How can I describe it? I will say, I don't know if I want to be that obvious. Okay, I'm gonna be that obvious. Looks a smidge, not entirely, rat-like in nature.
Got it. Okay. Well, I'm assuming this is. You said it goes where the between the floor and the ceiling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then
we found it.
Runs off, and then it trails off after a moment.
Can I say I just weirdly kind of duck my head beneath the floorboards and just kind of look around?
Yeah.
And then I look.
Yeah. Your hair flips over. And,
yeah.
And you see the archivist kind of scramble to make sure you're not putting all of your weight in and you accidentally fall into the other room.
Holding the back of my neck like a cat.
No, literally. You do it impulsively and he goes, ah!
I think we found how to get inside the wall. There's footprints in here.
I don't think you could
that
fit
was easy.
I don't think you could fit in there.
I could try.
You might need a smaller creature to get in there. I mean, you can try, but it looks like you'll cram yourself.
Dang. Oh,
yeah.
How are we?
And I will say, there's a lot of, pipes and structures in there that make it hard to kind of crawl through. You can maybe crawl through, on your hands and knees, but it's not a lot of space.
I think we know a guy.
Yeah, it's a crawl space, period, you know?
Yeah, I think we know a guy for this mission.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Kuchipachi, come here.
I won't say anything to that.
All right, I try and gingerly put the floorboard back where it was and try and make it look like it wasn't tampered with. Can I say that I do that, or will I have to do a check?
No, you can do that, no problem.
Okay. Well, I brush off the dust off my hair, and I'm like, okay, that's one clue. We should probably keep looking around, unless you notice anything else in this room.
At the moment, you guys don't see anything. And with that, I will say, who's next in the order? Adalia. Adalia, what is your plan?
Hi, it's me. So I'm planning to have kind of a bit more obvious conversation with people.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Thing Knower and Diana who are nearby, so I think I'm just gonna kind of peek my head out and go, I'm starting to worry about letting him use a magical doohickey on me.
You're talking to Skipper and Diana?
Yep.
Skipper, her ear twitches as always, as it always does, and she goes,
Well, rumor has it that he's actually begun to master magic pretty well, so maybe you're in safe hands.
and you hear Diana pop in and go, I suppose, honestly, Lazar's quite the enigma. I wouldn't really trust him either.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it going wrong. I'm worried about it going right. I don't know what he wants to do.
I don't either. He's been rather secretive about it. Despite everything he brags about, he's very secret about this one bit.
She thinks for a moment. So what is it, just him and Rain handling the thing?
I don't even know if Rain knows what it is. As far as I'm aware, the only people who know about this instrument that he's putting together is him and his very close friends. And from what I'm aware, even they don't know the full story. I mean, and she like gestures to where the archivist was. I mean, Lazar was really close with the archivist, and yet he didn't even seem to know what he was about to present.
How would those two even know each other, actually?
They're in the same club. They're oddballs.
I'm going to make a guess. She takes a couple of seconds actually to think about it. It's got to be like a technology club, right? That's where weirdos go.
She shrugs around that, I assume. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to them.
Does it make you even a little curious?
No. They're weird.
You have a point. I think she's gonna relax a little bit. I'm tempted to ask Rain now, actually. Actually, yeah, I do have
So,
kind
just
of a
out of
conversation.
curiosity, what are you looking for entirely for this information?
Good question. What I'm looking for is like who's come into contact with it and why.
Okay, cool. Alright. I will say, at least outwardly, the only people that know have been Lazar. Rain has
Okay.
carried the case, though. Like, that is... If you want to talk to her about it, go ahead.
Right. And I kind of do. I think because I talked to Diana about it, I have the pretense to go up to her and be like, Rain, he hasn't been using you as sort of an errand runner, has he?
She kind of goes, no. And then Sharon pipes in, he has!
I wondered. Look, I was just talking to Diana about this. I'm a little worried about the magic thing. I don't know if it's... I don't know what it's supposed to do or if it's safe to handle. He's being weird about this.
I mean, he's always weird about stuff. Honestly, that's not too new. He acts like every little invention is a big magnum opus, but it feels like he really means it this time, but you know, he always says that.
I don't know, I'm afraid. You two probably know him a lot better than I do.
Oh, is that all you're saying to them?
Yeah,
Just
I
out
think
of
it just kind of
yeah.
falls into conversation because again, she's like, okay, how much contact is like if this is just he's making Rain do chores, or is this Rain has something to do with it?
I will say Rain has nothing to do with it. I think I will say here's the fact. At least from what everybody knows, nobody else has touched this device. He is the only one that has touched it and used it. Nobody else knows what it is.
All right. I think that's all she was looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you wanted to ask them?
Nope. I guess I'm just kind of chatting to fill the time now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, Cam, what would you like to do?
I told people that I was going to search downstairs.
Okay. Yeah, let's pull off to the downstairs real quick.
I also don't know quite what I am looking for downstairs.
Oh. Do you maybe
I thought we were
talk-
all just gonna, like, take different areas, and then we did not.
I say, see maybe, like, talking about the other people, see what they know or what they were doing the day of.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna, like, hop out here and talk to Diana first.
Oh, absolutely. You pop out, look to Diane, and Diane is giving you a very cold stare.
Okay, let's get this out of the way. Why are you staring at me like that now?
Why do you smell people?
I don't smell people.
You just said that you smell people.
No, I said that I don't smell people because someone accused me of smelling people, which I don't.
Why are you suddenly having to defend yourself from smelling people? Why is that? Unless someone thought you were smelling them.
I was sitting next to Lazar, and he has an odor. He usually has
He
an
usually
odor.
has an odor, okay. I will give you that much. He usually has an odor, yes.
I noticed it, and I got accused of sniffing. But anyone that sits next to him could tell you it's noticeable.
Fine, I'll let you off with a pass. And then, like, you watch as Skipper kind of pouts a little bit, bad that her rumor has been debunked.
The one small win for Darian.
Yeah.
Not getting sniffing rumors.
Not getting sniffing rumors. Damn, would have been
I
juicy
take
too.
victories where I can. But he kind of, like, nods back towards, the room.
Has that happened before?
His reaction?
Does he usually just lose things?
No, he usually, well, he's a little bit scatterbrained, yes, so he does lose things from time to time. I mean, everybody here lose a few things here in the theater. We had a little thief problem once upon a time, but that wasn't anything of an issue now, obviously. But I will say, well, she kind of looks around and goes, well, and she looks to Skipper, who lights up and goes,
Oh, so if you're interested, rumor has it that, well, sure, there's a phantom that might be stealing stuff, but rumor also has it that maybe one of the missing students now lives in the walls.
Students.
Yeah, like Annette. What if it was Annette who's living in the walls?
Annette went home, remember?
Yeah, but what if she, like, said she was going to go home, but actually lives in the walls?
and then you see Diana immediately sour and goes, I'm going to walk around.
Darian has been making, like, hand to the neck, like, shut up, shut up, shut up! It's like, motions the entire time.
Oh, I didn't mean to scare off like that. Well, anyways, so, So, we used to have a thief problem earlier. I believed it was because somebody was stealing stuff.
Most thief problems are caused by that, yes.
Yeah, but it stopped after the students started disappearing, and then things started disappearing again. So maybe it wasn't the missing students.
Would have just been a bit of a shock, broke the pattern.
I mean, if anything, I know that Teeth has been bringing a lot of stuff here, and then it goes missing all of a sudden. I think he feels bad about it. What if like there was something that was really important? What if all of the stuff that got stolen from him are super important? So then Lazar's super important thing got stolen as well. What if your super important things get stolen after?
I don't think I have anything that important. It's really obvious that Darian is, like, gripping something in his pocket, like, with a death grip.
Yeah, you just, if you, like, hear the muffled beep, 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 just for the funny.
Hold on, I have to do something.
Oh.
Darian, like, kind of turns around and, like, takes out the Tamagotchi to, like, do the little mini game.
Yeah. Skipper, being the ever nosy person she is, she kind of looks over your shoulder.
What's that?
It's...
I can't see it. What are you doing? What's that noise? Is that some sort of enchanted item? Oh my goodness, do you have something special?
It is.
What if it gets stolen?
It will not.
Oh.
It will... I don't think it will get stolen.
Okay.
She's like very silent.
It's enchanted and bound to me.
Alrighty, I guess. And she goes, well, you look just as nervous as Teeth and Gums look. So maybe they also have something very important that got stolen. So, I don't know, I'm shrugging.
I'll keep that in mind, but
She looks at you. She really wants you to interact with Teeth and Gums.
I'll go talk to them about
Oh
it.
my gosh, you don't have to! And her ears
She just
twitch.
wants them to throw him around.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody just wants me to have more misfortune piled upon me, so,
Yeah. I will say, Adalia, as well, you see Diana angrily stomp away into the practice room, and then you see, immediately followed after, Darian running away into the practice room.
Darian, I would also like to say, very important, he is using this Tamagotchi, like, to kind of duck his head down, like, focusing on something as he speed walks past Minnie Benny.
Minnie Benny doesn't care.
Oh yeah, I forgot, I'm fucking immune because everyone thinks I'm a lame-ass virgin.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, when's the last time you had sex? Darian? Cam?
How old is Kuchipachi?
Whoa.
Damn, that shit's crazy. That's funny as fuck. Damn, not that old. But yeah!
Alright, I'm gonna duck into the practice room then.
Mhm.
And are Teeth and Gums up to anything, or are they just kind of chilling?
You actually see Teeth really nervous as he paces back and forth, and Gums, who is fairly, like, stoic, but is kind of reassuring him a little bit.
Darian, like, walks in, kind of waits a moment, trying to, like, judge how even to enter this interaction without, you know, being a jester walking in on someone's delicate moment. Is everything alright?
He jumps at that as he looks at you, and then he looks at Gums, and then Gums goes, well... Teeth is a little bit nervous about Lazar's behavior. And then Teeth goes, he's acting really weird. I mean, like, he snapped out on all of us saying that we stole something? That's crazy! Oh my gosh!
Can I use my straight clowning ability to kind of calm him down?
Yeah, absolutely. What would you do?
I'm trying to think of a joke. I am genuinely trying so hard to think of some one-liner to, like, diffuse tension here.
If you don't have any idea, it's alright.
I-
We could just say that you calm him
Like,
down.
Yeah, maybe Lazar needs a rest day more than the rest of us do at this point. God, I have a question I want to ask. I'm trying to figure out how to word it.
Mm-hmm.
I heard stuff goes missing here kind of often, doesn't it? Has it never been anything this important?
Teeth kind of sweats a little bit as you mentioned that. And Teeth once again looks at Gums, and Gums answers for him and goes, "What kind of important stuff? I mean, it's a big theater. It's often that things get lost here all the time."
Why is he this shocked that something went missing then?
I guess maybe it was really important, which is strange, because, like, it was just out in the open. I mean, like, it was right next to him, so, like, oh man, I never really thought it was that serious, but I guess it is.
That's as Teeth says that, he looks at Gums, and Gums go, "I mean, he's always been protective about his hoard. If anything, I would say whatever he's looking for, it might just be slipped in the cracks of some sort. I mean, for us, for the most part, we just got back from the bathroom, and we didn't really expect him to, well, act this strange. We just come back and now he's yelling at all of us."
Everybody was here, so nobody could have grabbed it without someone else seeing.
That's what I thought as well. I mean, though I will say again, there are rumors that there are phantom in the walls, you know?
You think it could have grabbed it?
She looks at Teeth, and Teeth shrugs and goes,
Well, I heard a rumor.
and he seems really nervous about sharing this as he looks out the door for a moment and then looks back and he whispers,
I heard a rumor that, like, Minnie Binny was really interested in whatever Lazar was working on. And, well, she's been real quiet.
She has been weirdly she hasn't followed anyone.
Mm-mm. And she usually follows a lot of people around.
She does. Between her and you two, you guys are some of the only original actors left from the old cast, aren't you?
Oh, well, she's not an original cast.
She's not original.
She replaced Annette. If you mean original cast, that would probably be me, Gums, and I guess Skipper. I don't know if anybody else would count. Yeah. Technically, Charon, she was supposed to be the Heather Chandler, but she stepped down willingly. Oh, and Diana, and he points at Diana. She's Duke. But, I mean, Minnie Binny seems pretty happy with y'all's roles. She's really happy that, specifically Adalia and Phoebe were the ones to replace the two leadings.
She was very happy about that, wasn't she?
Yeah. You think maybe she stole the invention in order to, like, because she felt insulted that you guys were being yelled at?
Not quite say that.
But
I will admit she's acting a bit odd. A lot of us are.
I think all of us are. But, well, I guess.
And he looks at Gums, and Gums looks at Teeth, and they go,
We actually have something else we need to check up on. So, yeah, bye!
Oh.
and before you know it, they kind of rush out, leaving you with just Diana and the others. For now, I would say briefly, you guys can come together and share y'all's information where, Adalia, you have confirmed that nobody else has touched the shoes. At least, no one has imbued or touched the shoes except for Lazar. Edge, all of your information that you have received, and that Minnie Binny has not been very active. And Phoebe, you found tracks under the floor.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah,
what do you mean by shoes? What did you mean by shoes?
When did I say that?
You did say shoes.
Oh, shit. For what?
There's no magic in shoes.
Oh, I don't know what I meant by that. Sorry. For the invention.
Got it. Okay.
I don't know why I said that.
Okay, yeah, we all cross-reference with each other and, like, we review notes. So from there, I think, like, what do y'all want to do for plans? Because Minnie Binny
Good
obviously
question.
seems to be fucking suspect.
Yeah,
The
the vibes aren't great.
the vibes aren't great. Go ahead.
I am doubting Miss Ma'am here because I feel like she would absolutely do something to create a stir. The mouse one, I keep forgetting her name.
Skipper.
Skipper.
I am totally fine to, like, not to be like, let's split up again, but, like, I'm totally fine to track down Minnie Binny because I know that she likes Phoebe the most. But does anyone want to try and, like, figure out how to get inside the, like, little floorboard area? Because, no, I'm either thinking... Oh, go ahead.
I actually kind of have an idea. If we can't get in, I'm good at like animal magic. I'm sure I could get a little guy to go down there.
Well, I was gonna say that we have the tarantula supposedly still in her dorm, and also the pigeon.
Yeah, we can get some
We're
people
not
down
gonna
there.
even give Kuchipachi the chance to go
You
down there,
want-
drool
you
on
want your
something,
boy?
come back and not
What
be
if
able
he's
to
in
tell us what's
danger?
down there.
What
He
if
is
it'll
the
put him in
danger.
danger?
He has 3 digits of health.
Strong boy.
That's true.
But also, he cannot tell us what's down there.
That's true. In that case, I can try and find Minnie Binny. Adalia tries to get one of the animals into the floorboards. Darian, what would you want to do?
Shit, I'm gonna be real with you guys, I'm burning out a little bit.
It's okay.
It's
You
okay.
can either tag along with one of us.
We could also put a pin in it here because I plan to stop us at 10.
Yeah, I would like to vote to take break here. My brain is melting.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I'm
Fine.
so sorry. Yeah, we're getting into the actual meat and bones of the story now.
That's okay. Can I at least, like, sloppy style make out with the archivist?
Yeah,
in
we
the
end off
property?
with the two running off and having sloppy style.
Okay.
It's like a freeze frame, like where are they now type shit.
Yeah. Let me also try to keep up with all the clues that you guys have, so when we open up
Yeah.
again, if you guys forget, so
Did you plan on us getting this far?
here's the thing. I pre-planned all of this. So this was in notes from the beginning. This, find the stolen, invention thing, has always been here. I didn't expect us, I kind of expected us to stop when it got stolen, like when it was announced to be stolen, but I looked at the time and it was only 9 o'clock. So I was like,
Right.
we got an hour left. But
Okay.
I'm going to put a list of your clues. Lazar was the only one. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna put in the Discord
just temporarily, clues, so we can all put together that shit.
Nice.
So feel free to type in all the shit that y'all remember, and I'll try to put in what you missed.
Alright.
That way, cause I'm sure I don't fucking trust anybody. Because on top of that, like, I know we probably won't do it next session, the next shit's been going missing, yes. Phantom in the Opera? I don't know what to call the space in between the flooring and the ceiling. Would that just be a crawl space?
Yeah.
It would just be a crawl space.
Yeah, it would be a crawl space.
Is that at the walls? Like, we're not in the walls, that is the crawl space.
Yeah, that's the crawl space. It's not in the walls.
Get us in the walls, please!
But that way, like, you guys will have something. Yes, mousy footprints, like. Rain does all props and tech. And is skilled in magic. Lazar is not skilled in magic. Is there anything else we forgot? Oh, hold on.
Lazar has patron magic.
Has patron
Yep.
magic and came.
So
up
does
with
Ray. Oh, well, she seems weird too.
script out of nowhere says key add in omen. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we forgot here.
Rain.
I'm gonna put this.
Rain under Archivist supervision.
So they were in the bathroom when Tsar went to grab the crate. I think if there's anything. What'd you
Wasn't
say
there
about
something? Oh, sorry. Was there something about the professor?
Oh yeah.
I'm
I'm
just like really upset when
Like, no, the professor wasn't he also acting weird alongside Lazar? Like,
not particularly. He actually doesn't. He made it really obvious that he's not really about this new play.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll add that in. Yes, the Archivist thinks something is up with Rain. Yeah. Professor tired of our shit. Yeah. Oh, the magic device has something to do with manipulation.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. But yeah, I have like a gajillion things. So like all of these plans were already done in advance. So I was like, oh, we could just step into this. That's easy enough. But yeah. That will be where we leave off for now, and then we'll pick up with you guys, I guess, going downstairs, correct? And questioning Minnie Binny, possibly?
Yeah.
Let me put that in my notes. And then we can pick up from there. We might not be able to do next week, but the week after we should be good to do it.
So,
Hell yeah.
And what was it? Oh my god, and looking downstairs. Okay, cool. Alright, and that is where we're going to end it. Yippee!